What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 328 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. My brothers, you get me? Apologies for the lateness again. You understand? Monts was delaying us. You get me? But you know, so with there, you understand? Certain man didn't want this episode to run, but you understand? The show must continue. You get me? Man, them, let me check in on my 3-point collector's blood. You get me? Let me see trees. If you got a W this weekend, blood. You get me? Let me see fours if you scored 4 goals this weekend, blood. You get me? Let me see. You get me?
Let me see a 1 if you're top of the league. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry.
Congratulations, blood. Here's your trophy for winning the league in fucking September.
Hey, I win those.
But
Oh my God.
you get me? Certain man, you get me, saw their wife get punched up in front of them, blood. But it is what it is. You get me? Let me check in on the 3-point collectors, blood. You understand? Certain man's wife got kicked out of their own house, blood. It is what it is, blood. You get me? The side thing took over. But Lewis, a lot of the Chelsea haters, Rory Jennings, and then that young lady are in the mud right now, blood.
Long season ahead, isn't it? Long season ahead, but it just continues. We get 3 points. We keep it moving as we expect. But shout out to all the panelists, though, because we all got W's this weekend. I think everybody's happy after that weekend. But yeah, Cole Palmer, the man who I was told was going to slow down in numbers because Pochettino gave him the keys and everything. Yeah, fuck off. Is still cooking. Chelsea, still cooking. Business as usual. We beat a team that we should be beating. And we keep it moving. Up the Chelsea. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Big up.
Monts, your W took you top of the league. I wouldn't get too carried away, though. You get me? It's only September, blood. You understand? You was top in January last year, and we saw how that went. But Liverpool's still doing well, blood. You get me?
Listen, man, any more of those side comments from YouTube, and we'll talk about that best defense in Europe of yours. But you know, listen, man,
I didn't say that. Great. Big Steve said that. So
I'm great, man. I'm great, man.
What? Man sounds sour, man. I didn't say that, blood.
Hey, man, them man also do 1-1. Hey, listen, them man didn't even get their blade wet. Not everyone got their blade wet this weekend, innit? So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what we need to say. But yeah, man, I'm all right, man. I can't really complain. Like, many times, obviously, I've seen Liverpool watch City drop points and then go and follow suit and not take advantage. So, you know, I just kind of wanted the 3 points. But apart from that, good weekend. Sports event was good. The event that I went to.
The private sports event, yeah. I bet in, man. Is it not a private event? Listen, I wanted to pull up, people couldn't get in, but we moved. Go on, man. How was this private event, though?
Come on, man. The private event was it was good, man. The private event was good, and you know, it's nice to be, you know, top of the league for the time being. Hopefully, it lasts. And yeah, man, no real complaints. Gravenberch, 5 man of the matches in 7 games. You know, it's getting boring now, isn't it? So, you know, what can I say? And obviously,
5 and 7. That's nuts,
bro. It's crazy.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro. So, you know, it's yeah, man. Obviously, I got my robe today. I'm feeling extra comfortable. I actually took this from Old Trafford when I smoked them 3-0, actually. I don't really respect them things, so I just kind of take their shit. It's kind of nice, though. Might have to get some more. Still. But yeah, shout out to people then, man. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. I'll keep it simple today, man.
Yeah, you saw it as well, bro.
Wow. Is that what we're doing?
That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy.
And
right, bro.
And we have a man on the panel who won and lost this weekend, blood.
This is your
Congratulations and commiseration.
Won
I heard
and
this,
lost, blood.
I heard this all week long, you know.
This piece of shit right here, he laughed at me when I said Newcastle will get a draw out of Man City, blood. He laughed at me, people, blood. Who's fucking laughing now, blood?
You also told me Onana's in good form. You told me Onana's in good form. Let's not do that.
The win.
You told me Onana's in good form. You know what I'm saying?
You told me win for these bums, blood.
There we go. And you got that wrong too.
You allowed.
I allowed nothing.
You allowed.
Why did you back us?
Yeah. You allowed.
Why did you back us, man?
Your sighting to punch up your wife.
Why did you back us?
In front of you. You stood
Why did you back us?
And let her do her thing.
Was it not a great fight? Was it not a great fight? Were you not entertained?
Nah, because
you
I
were
wanted
entertained.
the wife to win.
Oh well, that whole you hold that in it. That's your fault, man. That's your fault for expecting more in it. That's your fault. That's on you. I've been telling you about this team for the longest. That's on you. That's your fault that you expected more from the wife. And I blame you for it as well, because I heard this all week long leading up. My mentions was full of, oh, it's the flawless derby. This is the main thing versus the side thing. Consistently throughout wherever I was, even on my watch along, before the game, during the game, after the game, I got them same comments that Lewis just said. Yo, commiserations, but congratulations at the same time. Yeah. But we move. Obviously, we'll talk about it all. But the end is near, man. The end is near. That's what I'll say. The end's near for this manager. But we'll get into all of that.
Can we at least get another month?
No. Can fuck off.
Nah, let it go till Christmas.
No. I need.
Yeah,
I can't have the new manager bounce when we pull up.
Yeah,
the
new manager is like it won't be directly you, but we'll get into that. But the end is near. It's close.
Big up Fats, my brother. He says, "Smile, foolish. Your team won yesterday. It wasn't that bad, innit?" Palmer again. Road to
Wroclaw.
Was
it Wroclaw? Okay. Road to Wroclaw begins this week.
You know what, Fats? Carry on, yeah.
Number 3.
Because Fats, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start getting all that, compiling all that footage of you backing Spurs on live streams and that. So we're all right. So we'll carry on and the messages and everything. So yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Todd Miller, my brother. Palmer.
Up the Chelsea.
Man, like Kevin Frazier. Yeah, Lewis, you can sing.
Palmer again, ole ole. Palmer again, ole ole. Shark Kevin, my G.
God, my fucking brother. He says, so Trent haters, they say he can't defend, but Liverpool have conceded the least goals and have the best goal difference in the league and are also top of the league. Couple emojis.
I mean, I'd argue defense is 70-80% structural, but I mean, fair enough too.
Big up man like Phil. Big up yourself, blood. Just big up the panel. Another monster. 10 out of 10 performance by Gravy Boat. Him and Kanate Sky interview after was wild. Monts.
You never walk alone.
Big up the pod.
Big up, Phil.
Big up, bro.
Big up, man, like Phil, blood. Kurt Chaos, my doggy. He says, how great are the compilations of some of the watch-alongs? There was a Korean guy losing his mind and one even super kicked his chair. Yeah, I saw it, blood. Man said, this is Ten Hag's head. And he gave it a sweet chin music, blood. It was a beautiful sight, blood. You understand? I gave that a like. You get me? I didn't share it, though. I need to share it, blood. Chelsea, man, my G.
Big up.
Says, choose Pogba, Shaw, Martial, Rashford over Mourinho. Disrespected. I think that's what you meant. CR7. You get theater of screams.
Yeah, Pogba wanted to leave. As for the other players you mentioned, like what? Like I don't even get Mourinho in 2024. All right, cool, sure.
Oh no, some Chelsea fans wanted Mourinho in 2024.
Yeah, CR7 and who's one of my favorite players of all time in 2024. Okay, all right, sure.
It was 2021.
Todd Miller.
It's even all right. Him in 2021. He's been dusted for a while now.
Yeah, better than anything you've seen since, but
he's dusted for a while now.
Yeah, I wanted him in
2021. How about this? 18 Premier League goals. Now, if that's not correct, that's actually a third of the goals that you man accomplished in a season because you never hit more than 60 under 10 hard.
because football's all about getting goals. He was also part of at that time, our worst ever Premier League season.
Oh, so was Fred, but you man would die for Fred now. But you know, I'm not even gonna say because if I say his name, everyone's gonna lose their mind. I'm not gonna say his name.
No, I wouldn't die for a Fred or McTominay. No, I would not.
Not for him, but you know, I'm just.
I wouldn't die for any of them.
These men are way better than what you man have.
This is gonna be a long pod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this biblical backhand that Spurs gave these men without Son. I can't wait.
But you love comparing trash versus garbage. All of it not good.
The alliteration as well, bro.
I'm saying we move. You know what I'm saying? Love comparing trash versus garbage. None of it's good enough. But hey, you know what? Calm.
Thanks for the robe.
That's from the Diddy party, mate. That was like a Diddy robe.
Oh, let's see now he's bringing out the Diddy jokes.
I got it. I've hit it. It does look like a Diddy robe, mate. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it,
yeah.
It's how about this? It's on the strap for them, bro. They gave me this.
Yeah, sure, man. You get something from a place with a leaking roof, man. You should buy better.
Yeah, man. I hear it.
Buy better, man.
I thought the roof got fixed.
Buy better. I don't know. Who told you that? Who told you that? We got a new.
Oh no! I just thought they would have fixed it by now.
You full of tape ain't really fixing.
You full of misinformation. I don't know who told you.
Bro, I know. Hey, listen. One piece of information was right though. You man still doing nothing for the block. You're trying to sell that mixtape. No one wants to buy it. You man still trying to sell these mixtapes.
Ends near.
No one wants to buy it.
It's all well and good. The end's near, so it's cool.
What is what?
I said the end's near, so it's cool.
Is the end near?
Yeah, this
manager's
your Independence Day. This manager's on his way out.
As I said, he hopes. Listen, it's that
he hopes. He said he thought he wouldn't be here after FA Cup final. I told him he will. He will be here until minimum Christmas.
You also told me Onana's in good form and then he made a mistake.
You know what?
This is what we're talking about. You also told me we'll get a result against Spurs and we didn't. What are we talking about here?
Well, I can get a few things wrong, but majority I get 100%,
right. 50-50.
Nah.
Yeah, it's 50-50. It's not 80-20. You don't get 8 out of 10 things right. You do not get 8 out of 10 things right. It's 50-50.
Understand? You could do it for Kai Havertz right now anyway.
We'll keep tallying it.
My brother.
Yeah, because he's doing wonders for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
You know like that.
You lot is. You know what I'm saying?
007, you know like that.
Yeah, like I said, he's doing wonders for you lot. He's doing wonders for you lot.
007 and them thing there.
He's doing wonders for you lot.
007, blood.
He's doing wonders for you lot. He's gonna go 007.
Big up Todd Miller, more importantly, blood. You get me? Big up Todd Miller, blood. You understand? He says need to get Truce a blue Sancho top for November. He can go fuck himself with that.
Yo, Jerseys FC, bro. I got you.
Nah, you're good, bro. I'll burn it live on stream. Big up Joseph. He said, big up the guys. Really love how you guys can be entertaining while being really knowledgeable on football. Best pod on YouTube. Come on, you gunners. Big up your damn self, Joseph. Like, you understand that's what we bring, blood. We bring seriousness. Well, we bring seriousness when Peanut has not involved, but we bring bants as well, blood. You get me? Man, they can't have a serious conversation when you're putting.
Have a serious conversation.
Try to move goalposts and talk about other players. Then other players are dunking on his Clark now. How does it feel? We're back again. We're back our blood Clark again.
Oh shit! Yeah, Martin Kelly scored.
Yeah, bro, we're back again, bro. But big up my guy Nasir. You get me? Big up Nasir, blood. He said saw a stat since the League Cup win last 57 games. United scored 79, conceded 82. Long live Seven Hog. That is a crazy stat.
Yeah, the stats is crazy. This stat's crazy. The stats that came out after that game, the stats been crazy. But obviously, we'll discuss it.
League Cup section. Oh, yeah.
2 seasons ago.
That's mad, man. I was thinking all the way to 2017.
You literally owe the Champions League goals. You owe the Europa League goals. You owe the Premier League goals. It's mad.
Hey, you don't owe the Europa League goals. Don't do that. Everyone else.
Mad debt. Big up Winter Surfer. There's family. He says flawless again. Ole, ole. Yo, lad. Yeah, I like that one. Let's get that one. Let's get that one ringing around OT, my people. You get me? I'd love that, blood. I'd get involved, fam. I'd fully buy a ticket just to go sing that song. Big up Mark's got the vision.
This guy, this guy, dickhead, yo. Of my life.
He's that's a new one. Hitler needs to get out of your club, flawless. Big up the man, them, and the chat.
Mags, you said it, man.
Wilder by the day,
you said it.
I'm telling you, bro. Big up Frosted Myth. He says, as a rival fan, Man United should not sack the manager. The man needs to feed his family and trust 10 halal.
Like he won't get a big payout. That's the craziest part, Frosted Myth. He'll get a big payout. He'll be calm. His family are good. They ain't gonna starve.
Big up the Chelsea man again. He says Liverpool and Tottenham have more goals at OT than Man United in the Premier League. Jesus Christ.
But this team gonna score a whole heap of goals. Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ. Swear down.
Yeah, it's facts.
Remember when they were calling you negative and not a good Man United rep because you weren't back in the team?
I remember. You remember that too? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's mad.
My dog Edgy says big up the panel. Big up Edgy every time, blood. Big up King Kamal. He says Ryan is better than Agate. Big up Monts.
That ain't a flex. That ain't a flex.
Wait, that right? I hear it.
Don't even compare them, blood. That's a disrespect to Gravenberg, to be honest. Big up Tanya. She says Cole Palmer, wow, unbelievable, best in the league. I don't want to hear anything else. 4 goals in 45 minutes. History. He scored 4 twice. Now, best in the world.
Best in the league, I hear it. We'll get to the world soon.
I don't know about best in the league, blood. But...
Hey, there's an argument.
He says, Asmont said it's all fun and games until the ball gets kicked. I was hearing the maddest chat from these United fans in summer.
You know what? I subscribe to that take. I agree. It's all fun and games
with sunglasses on, all them streams with
Bro, Rance was telling me passion fruit and guava. Yeah. But like, understand. This is why I don't let any of them run and roam free anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you backed Ineos, you backed Ten Hag in some form or way to a road, bro. But anyway, we'll get to it.
Where is it? Flawless, blood. Mr. Flawless.
I told you we was gonna lose.
I got some stats for you, blood.
I told you that we was gonna lose.
I never said we were going to lose.
You know, I got some stats.
Before we get to the stats, Monts with misinformation. Never said we were going to lose.
I'm just saying, like, this is you. Whenever Flawless is gonna, guys, remember, I'm just gonna prepare.
This guy doing too much all the time, already.
I'm just gonna prepare.
This guy messes it up, man. This guy messes it up all the time, man.
Swear down, he's taking the piss.
Don't know how to win, man. Don't know how to gloat, man. We just lost 3-0 to Spurs. We're woeful, and you mess this up every single time, man. You're doing too much.
All right.
Time, straight off the bat, you guys.
I'm just gonna prepare you guys for what Flawless is gonna do. He's gonna continue to tell us how bad Man United are. He's gonna continue to tell us how they don't score goals, and he's gonna continue to make it seem like he's away from the group and what he does. So, guys, he's still gonna get crashed on today. Don't let him do the I
said that's KG, but less fat.
That's crazy.
Sorry. I meant draw though. Sorry, Flawless. I meant draw. Apologies.
I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So state facts. And what did you state there? That was so everything you just said. What's wrong with what I said? Everything you just stated.
Nothing's wrong with it.
It's all factual.
This is not gonna be.
So it's all factual.
It's dying. Sorry.
The man said that's KG. No, I'm done.
Don't call it KG. You know that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my days! No,
that's crazy. That's wild.
Oh my days!
That's wild.
Oh
that's
my
wild.
God! Sorry.
No way. Nah, it's cool.
Sorry.
So I shouldn't come on here and state facts.
No. Listen, you can state all the facts you want to state about how bad Man United are, but it's low hanging fruit, Flawless. We know how bad you man are.
Yeah, 100%. I was telling you this last year, and you didn't want to hear it, but we moved. But as we were.
What do you mean? I didn't want to hear about. I wasn't on the pod last year.
You want to hear it? No. So we didn't speak outside of the pod.
Yeah, bro. What we said.
Okay. Yeah. No, so it don't count. So for those that don't know, no. Let me add to it. I was telling Monts this all last season. I said all of this to Monts last season. Monts didn't want to hear it. When we went 1 goal up at City, if this guy ringing me, I was away from my watch along because I was getting this guy ringing me, telling me, no, let's get to it.
If you know me, that's called gaslighting. I was gaslighting.
You can't gaslight. No, you believed it. We're not that bad, you know. This is why this guy rang me during the City game when we went 1 goal up at the Etihad. Now it's gaslighting. You know, it's all wind up, but you can't do that. This guy tried to get.
So I thought, man, you were good last season.
No, you thought. No, you didn't think we were as bad as I was saying we was. That's what it was. Because you don't speak to anyone. You don't speak to any. You don't speak to any Manchester United fan that's as realistic as me, and that's why. So because you can't clown me one way, you try to clown me the other way. Who do you talk to? In the content creator space, who do you, no. In the content creator space, who do you talk to is as real as Manchester United as me? In regards to just straight honesty. No. Answer the question. Who do you talk to last season and this season so far? He just mentioned rants. He just disrespected.
I didn't. Me and Matt said it.
So So this season and last season, who do you talk to, content creator-wise, who's a Manchester United fan, who keeps it as real as me and as honest as me, and told you from the jump how bad we was?
Do you know what I'll probably say outside of you, probably only Staffy.
Okay.
Probably only Staffy.
All right. So Staffy, so one. So that's what that is. So
if I'm being honest in it, yeah.
Go on.
But I'm saying that this isn't going to save you, innit? And
that's
even when we spoke about
I've been here in his worst times. What we talking about? You ain't no boss, fam. You ain't no boss. Let's look, Clary. You're not Bowser, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, you ain't no boss. You ain't no boss, fam. You ain't Freezer. You ain't Boo. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. I've seen this before many a time, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
What we doing out here? I'm just saying.
I didn't, bro.
No, you said it's not going to save you. No. I didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said that. You said I can't be saved. I mean,
guys, when Flawless doesn't let you speak, he's rattled, guys. We got him already. 23 minutes in.
I'm just tired of your rubbish. I'm just tired of your rubbish because we should be here talking about the game, but you want to try and score these wins. That's what it is. I actually want to get onto the game. I actually want to get onto the game because I want to crash on the team.
I'm just saying.
You want to listen? We're going.
Today, I'm just saying. Listen, I just put a disclaimer out there, and you didn't like it. You didn't like it.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's a disclaimer.
Disclaimer for what? What am I being saved from? You ain't nothing to fear from. What we talking about here, man? What we talking about here? What we doing? I wanted to get to the game. You wanted to make it a month.
I see your tactic.
It's not a tactic. You kicked it off.
Doesn't get through.
You kicked this off, fam. You started talking. What we talking about here?
Disclaimers. By the way, a disclaimer.
You didn't start with the disclaimer. You carried on. You started the segment. It wasn't about you. It's Manchester United nil, Spurs 3. You're a Liverpool fan.
I was trying to give stats, blood.
Yeah, you were trying to give stats.
And just before your stats, I just wanted to put out the disclaimer.
You don't need to.
You know, it's true. And Flawless is still speaking right now because he's on Pluto. But listen,
it's not on Pluto.
What I'm still trying to tell you.
I'm just pressing you. That's all. You don't like it because you're not used to this. You're not used to this because you don't deal with anybody like me. That's why. Yes, because I'm cutting you off because you're not hearing it. Get to the stats.
When have you man ever heard Flawless speak this much? When have you ever heard Flawless speak this much?
Yeah, because I don't get because people don't attack me. That's why it is.
When have you ever heard me speak this much?
It's not. Get to the stats because I'm cutting you off because we start talking about a whole heap of nonsense. That's why I want to get to the game.
You know what? I just wanted to read the stats.
I want to get to the game.
I think that Flawless is gonna come with his little ad lib saying, "Yeah, I know we're shit. Yeah, I know." Like I didn't want the ad lib.
Again, you judging what I'm going to do.
To put out a disclaimer before you start reading.
That's what I wanted to do. We didn't.
That's all I wanted to do.
He didn't put out a disclaimer because he started talking about Flawless is going to say this and Flawless is going to say that. That's not a disclaimer.
Let's get those stats. Let's get those stats.
Go on. Get to it, man.
I'm just loving life right now.
Get to it.
I got them stats though, blood. You get me?
Go on, get to it, please.
Man United's 7 points are their joint fewest after 6 games of a Premier League season. Ooh. Meanwhile, only in 2007 have they scored fewer goals through their first 6 Premier League games than they have this term. Tottenham are now unbeaten in each of their last 4 Premier League games against Man United. Their longest run without defeat against them in the competition since September 2012 till December 2014. Man United have lost consecutive Premier League matches without scoring at Old Trafford for the first time since November 2021. In what were Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's final 2 home games in charge of the club, 5-0 against Liverpool and 2-0 against Man City. You currently sit in 12th position, 2 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats, 5 goals scored, 8 conceded, -3 goals, 7 points. You are already 7 points away from a top 4 place. You are already behind the likes of Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Brighton. Flawless. You couldn't even last 2 minutes and 24 seconds, blood.
I thought it was 3 minutes, but here we are.
what is going on at OT? Your manager has caused World War III. I'm just scrolling through the timeline and I'm just loving it, blood. I'm loving the clips. I'm loving the war. You get me? I'm here for it, blood. You understand? It's call out season, blood. You get me?
Emergency meetings everywhere, bro.
Goldfish is never stepping out of his house, blood. You understand? Like he's staying in that fish tank, blood. You get me? He's staying in that fucking fish tank, blood.
Even Rio Ferdinand's catching strays.
Ferdy's catching strays. Howson. It's yummy. Mad thing.
Fergie don't even go to the stadium no more. He wants to live a long life.
It is.
Nah, he left at halftime. I think this is what I've been told. I don't know if that's true.
Fergie left at halftime.
Not left at halftime. Didn't come back out at halftime. How true that is, I don't know. Take that with a pinch of salt.
I remember
Fergie.
I'd stay in the suite and just drink.
When I say he left, he probably was in the suite. Which is what I got told. Obviously, I don't know.
Do you remember Fergie's famous line? It's just Tottenham.
Yes.
Is it now? It's only United.
Yes, that's what it is. You just have to play hard, run hard, and show effort, and you'll beat us and have a little bit of quality, and you'll give us the game. That's what it is. Where to start in the game from the lineup, and I even tweeted this out. I said it on my watch along as well. Because I seen obviously running through both lineups and seeing that their midfield was Benton, Cole, Kulusevski, and Maddison, and I was like, Ange don't rate us or respect us whatsoever. This guy played an attacking 8 and 2 10s. This is what, and he had 2 DMs on the bench. Basuma and Sarr was on the bench. I legit said it and did what monster. I laughed at my watch along when I seen it. And then obviously Sheik and Eddie got on. I was like, you don't rate the team.
Milner and Henderson versus United 2 years
yes,
ago.
Exactly that. Exactly. Yeah.
I had a breakdown. I had a breakdown. I saw the lineup.
So yeah, it was what's it called?
Oh man.
Yeah, an attacking 8 and 2 10s. It's not like even Benton Kerr's like a deep line playmaker that like picks the ball up off the back 4 and plays through the line, plays through the lines. He's a middle third and he's a middle player and then a final third player. Kulusevski's so much of a 10 that he plays on the wing. Maddison's a 10. He don't rate the thing whatsoever. And they bossed it from the 0 minute to the 90th minute. Absolutely bossed it. And I'm not going to single out any player in particular in the performance because if
you're sure about that, you don't want to single out your £50 million signing in the midfield.
No, I'm not singling out anybody for it. Yes, it was poor. No, the low was poor for the goal. Everybody was poor, but this is what I was gonna get onto.
The Sandro,
they're done with this. Like the team's done.
Xerxes, 007 settings.
Yeah, Xerxes was a poor.
And I hear this in Havertz, but their man are out there 007.
Yeah, because Havertz is that don't change anything on Havertz.
You know what I mean?
Like that don't change nothing.
You could do with Havertz right now, blood.
No, we couldn't have it. So you think Havertz change? You think Havertz changes?
Yeah, you could.
How have you turned this into Havertz?
You think Havertz changes us?
They need Havertz, blood. What can I say?
No, we don't. So you think Havertz changes us? So you think Havertz changes us?
How about this?
No. Answer the question. You think Kai Havertz changes us?
Who's Gallagher?
You think Havertz changes us?
Who Gallagher?
Answer the question. Do you man think Havertz changes us?
Oh, and he does.
Oh, hell no. You get worse.
Havertz changes us.
You get worse.
No, answer the question. No, do you think Havertz changes us? That's all I want to know. Why can't man answer questions? Havertz changes us, yeah. All right, cool.
Kill our blood clot.
10 things right on the pod.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think Kai Havertz changing you because we've seen Kai Havertz at Chelsea and Chelsea side, that bad version of Chelsea is like the bad version of you.
Exactly.
Even though I think you not take this to another level, by the way. Like,
this is worse.
It's worse than it.
You don't have a home anymore. You don't have a home Arsenal because you've still got I still think there's more drops to come. Like there's this ain't your low point. This ain't your low point, bro. You can still, you understand? You know, like when you're the what's that game, blood? When you and you have to go under the bar. Where's it? Limbo.
Oh, limbo.
Yeah, limbo. Bro, that's what it is right now. The bar's just like that, blood. And the bar can still drop, bro. That's the thing. This is ultimate banter era, bro.
Troops, they're home.
Because the thing is this: when we was in our banter era, we weren't spending money the way you were spending. We weren't signing the players that you were signing, blood. You understand? This is worse than ours, blood.
Also, at least in the last few seasons, we were taking some of the stick off you.
You feel me?
The Mustafi cost like 40 million. The Mustafi cost like 40 million.
Who?
Mustafi cost 30 million, bro.
30. I weren't far.
30 million, bro.
At the time, 30 million was more that time as well. I'm just saying.
30 million, bro. And
listen, away from that.
And we were signing it. It was a World Cup winner. You understand?
Can I get to what I was gonna get to?
I like that one. The World Cup winner. I like that one.
He played every game, bro. Let's not front like Mustafi didn't play every game in the World Cup, lad.
Listen.
I always said that. It doesn't matter, but let's not front like. We were signing him off the back of that.
Go on.
The only big name signing we really made, like big name, which was like, whoa, was ABBA.
Yeah, it was over. Lacko was still like 45. But even so,
but look, what do you mean? Look, these man spent 50 on Agate, 60 on Mount, 80 on Hoyland, 80 on fucking Anthony, 50 on Onana,
60 on Casemiro,
80 on fucking Maguire. It's nowhere near us,
Casemiro.
Fucking sandmate. Casemiro. Like, it's nowhere near us, blood. This is beyond us, blood. Yeah? Beyond. We were buying Guendouzi for 2 million. Martinelli,
we got Pepe for 70 as well, though. Come on,
we were supposed to pay 70 for Pepe, though. We know that. We understand that's because
of. But United weren't supposed to pay 80 for Anthony. They were supposed to get him for half the price earlier on in the window.
Maguire 80 mil.
Yeah, no, bro.
Listen, 50 mil.
Truth. We don't need to have this. We don't need to have this one.
Can I get to it? Are you go on?
No.
The point I'm making is that it is a worse.
You're this my era.
No.
The
point I'm making is
cool. I was 2 minutes.
The point I'm making is that this is a worse banter. This is the worst banter era, bro.
Yes. Can I get to
Chelsea? Worse than Arsenal. Worse than Liverpool. Even when they went in like the fucking Charlie Adam era. The fucking
our issue was just solely the manager.
Fucking, who else? Charlie Adam and fucking Skirt, all of them man there. You get me? This is like beyond, like, because it's Monsters battering, but it's true. You could do with a Fred, a McTominay. You could do. Them man could start in your midfield,
and they would look just as bad.
Like Fred is better than
but they would look just. But they would look. They would look just as bad.
You bought Agate, for example, yeah. He was fucking playing terrible, blood. When you brought a Casemiro, you look better.
Yeah, well, you know why we look better. We spoke about it on the phone, but we know one, he's not better than Casemiro. Two, we spoke about it on the phone.
He's supposed to be the replacement, no, because of the
age. He's supposed to be, but I'm saying that's manager's decision making because Agate ain't better than Cas. We spoke about it on the phone, and people have mentioned it when they're speaking about it that we look better with 10 men. But can I get to the rest of the game and finish what I was saying?
Hell to the no. We want to speak about.
You talk then. You talk then. Go on, you man. I'm you my mic going. You talking in the United section. We need to just delve into the home record thing. That's what we need to kind of dive into, like, because it's what I was getting into, but I didn't.
Go on, you get into it.
Can I get into the? Can I give my thoughts on the? Because I want to dunk on these man. You might start talking about.
Start going and nonsense.
You might start talking about Havertz and McTominay and Fred and all this. I want to dunk on these men. You know what I'm saying? I want more stats.
I dunked on Agate.
And you man talk, and it is. But yeah, let's get to it. I want more than just Agate. Dunk on everybody. Because everyone deserves.
Not even I dunked Lissandro.
Yeah,
Dallo,
you mentioned names, but when I'm saying
Masrari,
when I'm saying because I didn't get to finish my sentence that I'm not going to single out any individual player like that.
The only one who can't be probably singled out is
you need that to me. You need that to me.
Let me go.
Only one.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you because I'll leave it to you.
No, when it gets to the players, I'll join it.
I will not leave it to Monts, bro. The only one who didn't who you can say not be singled out is Delit.
Okay, this is right.
Delit's the only one.
Just give me the lie.
Yeah, I hear you. What I was going to say was I'm not singling anybody out in particular for criticism when everybody was poor. That's the point that I was trying to make. And the end being there for this manager in regards to the goal, even the first goal sums us up. And not even the Van der Ven run, because Van der Ven can do that. Yes, I would have preferred someone to bring him down. No one can get close to him. Just Dalot not tracking Johnson. And that's Dalot's bread and butter. Normally,
and then he puts his hand up like,
to put his hands up because he knows it's his fault. And that there's losing games and there's losing games like that show that the manager's like the team's not with him. He's done out.
The players are clearly not playing for the manager.
Not playing for the manager. And I had said I was skeptical. Like I said, that defeat, I've seen those type of defeats before managers go. I've seen it under Oli. I've seen it under Mourinho. I've seen it under Moyes. I've seen it under Van Gaal. And the certain defeats we've had in all their reigns where I go, yeah, the players are gone. This cannot carry on. And I was skeptical about Ineos and when they're going to sack him. But I looked at our next two fixtures, international break coming up. I don't think he makes the next two games. If we lose those two, which we could. Away at Porto, away at Villa.
That he will be in charge for
Yeah,
the
Paul
games
and
up
Villa.
until then.
Yeah.
So you're
100%.
going to have to deal with him for Villa. You're going to get beat down.
Yes.
You're probably,
to be honest, they need to find a replacement. So that makes sense.
They'll give it Rude to the end. They'll give it Rude to the end of the season. I'm guessing that'll be.
What about Southgate?
Idea.
Southgate talk is heating up.
It is. Of course, it's heating up.
They wanted Southgate in the
they
summer.
wanted Tuchel. They wanted Tuchel in the summer. That's why they interviewed Thomas.
Then they pivoted to Southgate.
They didn't pivot to Southgate. There's no source saying that. They did not pivot to Southgate, but we moved. There was no source saying that. They pivot. They went to Tuchel because they interviewed Thomas Tuchel. But anyways, back to the game. Dalot is normally Mr. Dependable. He's one guy I never question his application. I never question his effort. And you're not tired. You're getting caught 3 minutes into the game, 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. That tells you all you need to know when a player of his level and his application and his mental attributes tells you all you need to know. And then from when they scored the first goal, the game was over. We were just lucky Son wasn't playing because it could have, it could have been a record and should have been a record.
Because Brennan Johnson hit the post.
He hit the post and they missed 3 1-on-1s. Yeah,
Pape saw as well. Yeah, the open goal.
Solanke. So it could have been. So I'm thankful.
We could have talked. We're talking 8-0 ground.
Yeah, it could have been
world record beat down. Tottenham fucking Hotspur, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Tottenham.
You're a disgrace, man.
My team is a disgrace. 100%.
A fucking disgrace.
It is
an embarrassment. A shit show.
It is
an absolute catastrophe.
And don't forget, and don't forget homeless.
Go on, you man.
United fans or Man United as an institution, you lot are homeless. From time me and Spurs have more goals at your ground than you do, you are homeless. Yeah. For when Chelsea pull up, what's gonna happen when Chelsea pull up? What's gonna happen when Arsenal pull up? What's gonna happen when City pull up? Everyone's waiting outside trying to get some. Everyone's trying to get some.
You know who you haven't spoke on, Flawless?
I've not had a chance to speak. So who have I not spoken?
Bruno Fernandes.
I've not had a chance to speak.
That's low hanging fruit, though.
I've not seen.
You want to know about? No. I want to. 1 minute, months. 1 minute, months. I want to know about Bruno.
Speak on everyone yet? I get cut off every 2 minutes.
Bruno.
What about him? In regards to you talking the performance or the red card or both?
I don't think it was a red. You thought it was a red.
It was a red because it's.
I don't think it was a red.
The reason why I think it was a red card is because it's red.
Is it because I asked you the question on your watch along? If it was Kobe, would you have said red?
Said the same thing because I criticize. Who don't I? And I said this to you on the phone.
No, but Bruno is like that's like your number 14, innit? Like remember I had 14.
It's not. No. The thing is though, whether I rate a player or not, I'll criticize them fairly and praise them fairly. There's no player I've not praised, and there's no player I've not criticized. Bruno's played well in the past. If Bruno plays well, I've praised him. There's literally live stream, watch-alongs, recaps, all that type of thing. Like, if Bruno played well today. If he played well. Same with Maino. If Maino plays poor today. Same way. I've criticized players I don't rate, I dislike more than Bruno. And
I'm saying the red card.
But you're talking about the red card because you mentioned Maino.
Because I said if it was Maino,
I would have said the same thing.
Red?
It's stood showing, it's high, it's reckless. Showing. It's 4. What are we talking about? Studs ain't show. All 4 of
them. He didn't go in like that. He went in like that.
No, that tackle for me is the same one in the NLD. I think where Timber went over. Who went over the ball in the corner?
Yes, but he was nowhere near as high.
Yeah, same shit. Like the studs were showing, but only the heel kind of catches the player. So it's not. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if the studs caught Maddison's leg, I'm saying it's a red. Even though he slipped, it's a red. But the heel of the boot catches him, and Maddison makes a meal of it.
Yes,
that's why. Man, so, bro, man is saying it's a red card because Bruno Fernandes is a rat and people don't like him.
No,
that's why they're saying it's
a red card. Okay, I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for me because I can look at it aside from that. Because, like I was saying, Troops mentioned that it's nothing to do with the fact that it's Bruno Fernandes. It's nothing to do with that. If that was Maino, if that was Delit, if that was Mazzarari, if that was my favorite player of all time doing that, if that was Keane, whoever the case may be, a Skull, whoever the case, it's high. It's reckless. You're out of control. What do I always say on this platform when it comes to referees? You are running the risk. Did he catch Maddison flush on the leg? No. Fortunately enough for Maddison, his leg's not planted. But does it have to be he catches him flush and his leg's planted for him to snap it in half to go?
Yeah, but Martinez didn't.
What did I say about? Okay, Monson. What did I say about the Martinez one?
Yeah. You said it should have been. Well, you said it could have been a red.
Yes. So you're running the risk.
You're running the risk
because he didn't catch. The thing is, he didn't catch the man in the Martinez challenge. He didn't catch the man at all because who was it? I can't remember the player's name. The Palace player. Yeah. If the Palace player leaves it.
Madison gave the ref a decision to make as much as.
And if the Palace player would have left his leg in, guess what I would have said? Yeah, I hear the red card, 100%. It's reckless. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's high. That's another thing as well we're talking about. It's high. It's literally on the sponsored logo on.
It's not malicious though.
That's what it is. But it's not malicious, but it's out of control and reckless. You give.
It's not going to injure though.
It isn't. Why make the challenge?
He slipped.
He slipped.
No, he slipped, but he still sticks his leg out. He slipped
and then challenge and then he slipped.
You can put. You know what? He could have pulled out that challenge if he wanted to.
We can agree to.
I think we'll agree to disagree on that, but that's calm. But in regards to Bruno into his form,
he was poor yesterday as well. Like even for the first goal, he gave away the ball.
Yeah, he were even poor. I say it all the time. Bruno. The fact that he's now receiving heavy criticism and people are having conversations in regards to whether Bruno should be dropped, whether Bruno's good enough for Manchester United, whether he should be captain. When we met Troops, that's one of the first conversations we ever had was about Bruno Fernandes. And you was like, you don't rate Bruno? I was like, no, Bruno's been playing like that. It's just now being exposed because all the other extras and all the other people that people don't rate, like a Sancho and all these others, and Martial, are no longer there. Adam made a great point yesterday. Shout out to Adam. He's now one of the players who's been there the longest at the club. So when people start talking about, these players have got managers sacked before, everyone's new. Outside of him and Rashford, pretty much everyone's new. So now people are looking at you. You are the captain. You are one of the highest paid players. People are looking for better performances from you. Bruno's been playing like that. That's why I don't even criticize him heavily no more, because I understand his level. I've not criticized Bruno heavily for about a year and a half, probably going on 2 years, because I don't rate him and I understand his level. You can do better under a better manager, but significantly, no. You just mentioned that Bruno gave the ball away for the goal. Bruno's been giving the ball away consistently. I said to you when he was like, when you rang me Troops and was like, Madison don't want him to get sent off. Yeah, because he out there playing in white and navy. We were better without him. It was a slight improvement, but we were better without him. Like, he's not a good player. And now, like I said, the fact that there's major conversation in regards to Bruno Fernandes is crazy to me. This is like a year and a half, 2 years, maybe even longer. Like, he's not a good player. Now, yeah, let me clarify this. A better manager could get more out of him. Yes, but he's nowhere near of the caliber that people talk about. He shouldn't be captain. He shouldn't be the starting 10. He shouldn't be your go-to guy. Did he chuck it in? Did he make that challenge on purpose to get sent off? The fact that that's the conversation tells you all you need to know. Like when he missed the trip to Anfield. I said whether he missed the trip to Anfield or not is not the problem. It's the fact that people are having that conversation, because that will never happen to anyone who's regarded as a serious player. Players have missed games before and got suspended and missed big games. Casemiro missed the trip to the Emirates the season before. Nobody questioned whether Casemiro got booked on purpose. Why were people saying he got booked on purpose to miss the Anfield trip? Whether he did or whether he didn't. That's not the conversation. The fact there's question mark. But yeah, with Bruno Fernandes, not good enough. Been not good enough. And now there's no one else to blame. People all of a sudden are like, what's Bruno done? Bruno's been playing like that. And the goals and assists have been drying up. They've been overhyped. All this chance creation and all this nonsense. Like, you don't create like that. Our attackers have starved as much as they're not good enough. Not just these ones previously. No one's ever thrived under Bruno. Nobody.
Listen, man, this is cute and all, bro, innit? This is cool. Like,
he asked me about Bruno.
Yeah, no, I hear it, man.
You answered the question, so do this. So don't do that. He asked me about Bruno.
I know, man. Listen, I know. I'm here. I'm
blame Bruno's form down to Xerxes, like not scoring in them teams.
No, Xerxes not good in front of goal. Let me respond. Yo, man, if the United text me, let me go. We're not because you want to address some nonsense. That's why.
Everyone knows Bruno's crap. Everyone knows Bruno's crap.
No, everyone doesn't know Bruno's crap. That's the whole point I was making. No, they don't.
Facts.
No, they don't. Everyone doesn't know because you don't be listening. Everyone doesn't.
He makes your most chances.
There isn't, because there's still people. There's people. I've not even got the chat open now. I guarantee there's United fans in the chat backing Bruno. Guarantee if you go onto your Twitter. Because he had a bad game. Go to your Twitter and type in Bruno, and I guarantee there's Manchester United fans backing him. Guaranteed there's 4 or 5.
Yeah, but that's Twitter, bro.
30,000 views and that. So it don't count.
There's idiot fans of all fan bases.
So it don't count. So it don't count. But anyways, can I answer the question? So it don't count. So it don't count. It don't count because it's on Twitter. It don't count.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't count.
Okay, so that's the point. So that's the point I'm making.
There are a lot of them type of opinions on Twitter. I'm not saying every opinion, but we know what.
But it's been like that though. That's the point.
Unless certain content creators are being added. really rates Bruno like that? Who proper really rates?
They
Bruno?
rate him. Our fan base rates him highly. I'm telling you this now as a Manchester United fan. Our fan base, that's why they'll sink his name at the ground. That's why I'll get, we can't sell Bruno. This has been a conversation for the longest time. It's just now that he's receiving criticism because of the things I just stated. But what was the question you asked about Bruno? What did you say? Troops,
is that affecting Xerxes?
No, because Xerxes is not good in front of goal. That's the one part of his game that is not good, is him in front of goal. Because he's actually got chances. And yes, you want to create more chances because most strikers are 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Yeah, he missed it. He did. That's the one part of his game he needs to improve. But I wanted a striker. I wanted an additional striker in the summer for that very reason. I like Xerxes, good player. But his numbers tell you he's not prolific. His numbers before us. Good player, yeah, can link up play very, very well. But in front of goal, problem, he should bury that. We still lose the game because we're getting battered. But
that was at 1-0.
Not prolific. Think so. Maybe. Yeah, it was at 1-0 because of the first half. Yeah. It was at 1-0. It was at 1-0. But yeah, he's missed a couple. He's missed a few chances. He needs to improve in front of goal. 100%. Two things can be true. He needs to improve in front of goal. We also need to create more chances for him. But those two things are not going to... Actually, I can't say the first one. The latter is not going to happen under this manager in terms of creating more chances.
Months.
Pretty much it. Go on.
These men are so crap here. Like, I don't even want to... Like, I find it disrespectful when these men even look at me, bro. I find it disrespectful when they even have my team in their mouth. I find it disrespectful when they even talk about anything other than the past. And even the past right now, it don't even hit the same when these man proper get smoked. Like that 3-0 loss, it wasn't really a mad shock to me personally, because I told you, like, these man are dog shit. And their players are overrated on top of the manager being a piece of shit as well. 100%. The players, don't get me wrong, not all of them are bums. They've got good players in their squad. You've got good players. But this was Man United's first team. Don't let people forget this. When they played FC20 in the week, that was pretty much their first team. Only De Ligt wasn't there. Eriksen is still starter material for these man. You need to understand. Don't let these men even breathe the same air as you. Don't let them do it. Man, it's not Manchester United, it's Bando United. They don't have a home. It's the Bando now. It's the Bando now. That's what it is. Graffiti on the windows, the cardboards and that, above the bookies, trying to sell their mixtapes. Still trying to tell the young G's, about their drillings and that. No one rates you, man, no more. You speak to the nitties about your drillings because the young G's can't even be asked to hear you no more. They don't want to listen. Even the youngers don't want to listen. You, man, do nothing for football. Man United are the face of the Premier League, you know. They're the biggest club that's all their man have left, is that we're the biggest club in England. Then you're disgracing our country. You're disgracing us. It's not the theatre of dreams. It's a theatre of screams. Someone said it in the chat the other day. Shout out to them. It's a theatre of screams. You, man, pay for depression. You pay for depression. I don't know what part of the what step you are in. Is it denial or acceptance? Flawless has been an acceptance for a long time, but he's still not gonna get away with it. I just don't like.
What am I getting away with?
No. Again, let me land.
I don't know what I don't get what that means, but go on. Go on. Yeah. Carry on.
I don't want you, man, getting away with the fact that, we've always been Ten Hag out and rare tear. Listen, Ineos decided to back this man. And yes, Flawless, I know you stated that as well. But that's so for the same people saying, oh, it's only because Ineos, you lot are part of the problem as well. That's part of the problem too. You know what I'm saying? Because they bottled it bringing him in. The players, I'm telling you right now, they're a man. Listen, the Cobham youths are going to go and they're going to have Kobe Mainoo in the headlock saying, they're going to have him like this, saying, say fuck Karen. Say fuck Karen. I don't even rep. Say fuck Karen. Say fuck. You took my goose already, bro. I said, say fuck Harrington, man. Fuck Harrington, man. That's what bro, when the Cobham youths catch you, when the youths from Halen catch you, man, are done. You man are finished. When we step in your yard, bro, word to Guna Lee, bro. Man are stepping in your yard, commando, wearing your robe, bro. Man aren't taking their shoes off in the yard. Dirty wellies and that, with the mud on it. Not like, understand, no one cares about Old Trafford anymore. Do you know how much of a disrespect to football that is? that no one cares about one of the most renowned stadiums in world football.
I need a win there.
Nah, you will. If he's still in charge.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Bro.
I went to the last 2 seasons. I'm not going.
World football, bro. Take it in. When Tottenham Hotspur are going,
I'll book you after.
Bro, to take it in. When Tottenham Hotspur go into your stadium, I saw Romero trying to drop a shoulder outside of your 18-yard box. Do you understand that? Now, for anyone that's actually played ball, and I know you man have all played ball to a certain level, yeah? And Troops, you're watching Trey play ball every flipping day pretty much, yeah? How many times have you seen a team take a beat down and you know when the respect barrier's gone? Like the respect barrier's been bust. Bro, when defenders are trying shit and trying to be snazzy and that, it means they've lost respect.
Romero tried a bicycle kick as well.
He's doing scissor kicks.
He did a scissor.
Bro, it's like when we went 1-0 up, when we went 1-0 down to AC Milan, I see Salah and that laughing and that, bro. Do you know how fucked you have to be in the head to kind of not respect the team that it's when Liverpool went 2-0 up against Real Madrid, these men didn't respect us. We were 2-0 up and they still didn't respect us because they slapped us for 5. At 2-0, these men were still playing their ball calm. Minor. The respect barrier is done. It's been done. I keep saying it. Any coach that's half decent with tactics is gonna look good. If you want a new contract at your club, play Man United. If you want to get a move at the end of the season, play a game against Man United. I'm telling you, we didn't know who Dibbling was at Southampton until he fucked up Darlow, blood. We didn't know who he was. Now there's whispers of a new contract. You know what I'm saying? These players, we say these players are good and the manager's shit, but for me, if you look were good and the manager was shit, then your quality alone would at least for me have you above neutral in goal difference. You'd score more than 60 goals in the Premier League. You'd surely beating Copenhagen at home, and the only reason you've done that was because of an Onana save, wouldn't be your only win in nine European games. 9. And none of them have really been in, and how many of those have been knockout games? How many of them? Mm-hmm. It's usually been group stage games. I think 2 or 3 of them are knockout games. So 2/3 have been group stage matches. You man are reviving all the Galatasaray, man. Reviving careers. How can Højlund's brothers get a 1-up on him? I didn't even know Højlund had brothers.
Huh?
I didn't even know he had siblings.
When we lost to Copenhagen, his brother plays for Copenhagen.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. His brother plays for Copenhagen.
You're kidding me, what?
Not lie. Yeah, his brother plays for Copenhagen.
Take this shit in.
Oh,
you know
man, that's crazy.
Kobe Mino hates his life right now. He hates it.
He wants out.
He hates this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. I've got no verbal for you. You're crap, but what can you do at this point? What can you do? You man are on high wages, high wages, and players, and you offered Bruno Fernandes signed the new contract. You man got onto Aubameyang for his drop off. This is looking worse. When Aubameyang signed his contract, we heard nothing but.
That's why I said in that section that this banter era is worse than ours.
Well, crazy part is it's not even a drop off, but carry him.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying. I just don't want to give him. You say give. I just don't want you to give him an out. That's all.
Bruno can be shit and put up a couple. He could do the GA thing a little bit here and
there.
Yeah,
the goals. Yeah, you're fair with that.
Even the from time the GA has dried up for Bruno Fernandes, you know it's just mad. It's arrogance for no reason. Again, rude and dead. You're trying to Trevella the ball at 0-0 into the back of the net. You're rude and dead. You're tubby with an attitude. What are you doing? I don't understand it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll come out and talk to the press like he's done something. And you've got Ten Hag glitching in interviews. He's glitching in interviews, bro. You don't even know what to say anymore. You don't even know what to say. But when Sancho was playing the music, his English was fine. His English was sharp. It was sharp. Now when he speaks, he's glitching. They tried to blame Pogba, he's gone. They tried to blame Fred. They tried to blame Sancho. They tried to blame Ronaldo. All of these names. God forbid I mention the other one. But now all these guys are gone. Harry Maguire does not start games. Yeah, Harry Maguire does not start games now unless there's mad injuries in. He don't start games, so he can't be blamed. You lot couldn't wait to see the back of Luke Shaw. You couldn't wait to see the back of him, and you're still getting bud up down the wings. Still, this is a new defense. Martinez is back from injury, like a new signing. Mazraoui, hello, Mr. Reliable. He's reliably shit at times. I can't. He can be reliably shit on that left side. He's better as a right back. You know what I'm saying? There's more in it, but I just feel like right now I'm just doing too much in it. But for me, don't breathe the same air particles. Don't even look the same way as me. Don't look the same way as anyone until you man are hoping for a Southampton win today, in case because Bournemouth will go above you if they win today. You man beef Southampton. You beef Southampton. Dwight McNeil.
You clearly do, Flawless.
Dwight McNeil would be your best.
You clearly do, fam.
I don't look at the table 6 games in. I'm sorry.
Dwight McNeil would be your best forward.
Yeah, we know our forwards are terrible.
Maybe apart from Ahmad.
Yeah, he's not better than Ahmad, but like we know our forwards are terrible. But the reason why go on, carry on as you were. I don't want to interrupt.
Go on. I
wasn't going to interrupt because pretty much what you said is pretty much all spot on. Like that's all. There's pretty much all spot on with what you said in regards to our play. Yes, the manager is terrible. The vast majority. That's the key part I want to hone in on. The vast majority of our players not being good enough. But I'm not hearing revisionism on old players. Them players weren't good enough either. I'm not hearing revisionism because they played their a lot of those records.
You're right.
A lot of those records. They played their part in too.
You're right. Those players weren't good enough for the Man United standard at that time. But each time goes on, the Man United standard gets worse. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So that's why it seems like revisionism. But realistically, the players that weren't good enough, like, bro, you lot used to cuss out Mourinho because you lot were coming like 5th, 2nd. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of Van Gaal for winning the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup or the Carabao? You got rid of Van Gaal for finishing 5th on goal difference and winning the FA Cup because it wasn't the Man United way. Yet you've got brainless fucks in your fan base saying, nah, respect Ten Hag when he's doing the same shit and finishing 8th and breaking records all the time.
Yeah, you're breaking a lot of records, but why that ties into as well, because it's a new ownership, and you mentioned Ineos.
But the Manchester United way doesn't exist anymore. I just want to make that very clear. The Manchester United way, it doesn't exist. And you don't represent the UK no more. You don't represent us. I'm getting second-hand embarrassment and you're my op. You're giving me second-hand embarrassment when I play in the champs. Second-hand. Oh, where's that bedroom you used to roll with? Yeah, the one with the rollie. What am I supposed to? What do I say? When people ask about you, what am I supposed to say?
Tell them the truth.
Oh, yeah, but I don't even know. You can't even make it today. So I can't keep saying that.
Nah, tell them the truth. That's what it is. Tell them the truth.
I get second-hand embarrassment. I can't have people.
It has to be.
I can't have people knowing and rolling around with a scrub.
If you get second-hand embarrassment, what do you think I feel? Tell them the truth. Because people need to hear it. Maybe people will hear it more from you being a Liverpool fan than they do me. Because people didn't want when I was saying what you're saying, not exactly, but when I was being critical of the team before the season, Lewis will know this best because of how much we stream together. The criticism I received for being critical of this team. This is why I was talking about it on Twitter yesterday. I got when Ten Hag signed that new deal. Go to my Twitter of that tweet when I mentioned that. I need to go and find that tweet as well. But when he gets sacked, I'll find that. But yeah, maybe people will hear it more from you, man, because you three are ops. Because people didn't want to hear it from me in regards to this.
Bro, I just want better for you, man, bro. At this point,
I don't rate Ineos.
Not even want better. It's just it's not like it's at the do better stage. Yeah, it's not at the ha you lost. It's just like it's pathetic now, isn't it? Like just do better now, kind of thing.
It's a terrible performance, and this is on Ineos. Like this is why I was critical, and have been continue to be critical. This is why I never said Ineos are doing this, that, and the third. Ineos are cooking. They co-sign this. The same way I talk about Ten Hag co-signing these players he signed them and players he's brought through and gave debuts to, they co-sign this. Yes, they interview Tuchel. Yes, they look for, but if you can't find a manager that's better than Ten Hag, you're incompetent at your job.
Is Gareth Southgate better than Ten Hag?
I think he's gone.
100%.
He's not. Think about that. But he's gone anyway. I think
he's not good enough, but he's better than Ten Hag.
Is he better than Ten Hag?
Yeah, he's better than Ten Hag.
They're both bad. I don't know. Trash versus garbage. I don't even know.
You'd probably be able to defend better.
Trash versus garbage is like when people
United need to go to a free back. They need to go to a free back.
We can't.
They should have got Tuchel. Thank God they didn't.
Maguire's whole flow is a free man.
It's not a tactical issue with us. There is no solution to what is going on. There's no solution. The only solution is get rid of him. There's no tactical change. There's no personnel change. There's no combination of those two things to help Manchester United. People need to stop this. I said this all before the season started. There's no solution. The only solution was the two things that, personnel was a solution at that point because you can bring in new players. But the personnel we have, there's no solution. Everybody, you mentioned it twice. It's pretty much our full strength team. It's not a player issue. We can be a competent side. The sides in the Premier League that we have better talent than, that are better coached than us, that are better, have better systems than us, that create more chances.
So who do you think that you're better than? But who do you think your team is better than? But they're above you because of the coaching.
Well, in the league right now, let me pull up the league. Give me a sec.
No, he's the worst manager in the league.
Yeah, you could argue that. I don't know enough about the teams that just come up. So where are we at in the table? Give me a sec.
You are 12th.
You're 12th.
Yeah, I'm chilling up the league.
Trying to bring it up on the share screen.
Yeah, I've got it. Brentford, Forest, Brighton, Fulham, and Newcastle and Spurs are not world apart. Are not levels ahead of us. Those teams I just mentioned.
They're better than you, though.
They're not levels. But the point I'm making is they're not
Newcastle.
Here the thing, I never said bad. I said they're not levels clear. That's what I said. I didn't say.
They're not. I said clear.
The point I'm making. The point I'm making is if Ten Hag was in charge of Spurs, Spurs would look like us. If Ten Hag was in charge of Newcastle, Newcastle would look like us. If you put Ange or Eddie Howe in charge of Manchester United, we look so much better. I don't rate Spurs' attack. Why have they scored? Why are they the only one of 3 teams to score 3
that's
goals?
No,
outside of that, outside of that, though, they create a lot of chances and score. Like I said, they're the only one of 3 teams in the Premier League, I think, to score 3+ goals twice or 3 times so far this season. They were joint 5th or 6th top goal scorers last season, and they scored more goals without Harry Kane, and they added Richarlison and Werner, etc. The point that I'm making is coaching matters. I don't rate Spurs' attack like that. Rate their defense. I think their defense is good. Rate their midfield as well. I rate Ange. Yeah, I think Ange is a very good manager. But the point I'm making is if you give Ange our attack, it looks better. Is it of the level required to go do what Manchester United need to do? No. This is why you hear Spurs fans being critical of their attackers. Werner, Johnson, Richarlison, Solanke to an extent, even though he's there. But take Newcastle and Spurs out of it, who are not levels. We're good enough to compete with them, and then we're better than everyone else I mentioned. Brentford, Forest. Who else did I say? Brentford, Forest, Fulham.
What's worse?
Fulham,
Brighton. But even being better than them, man, still isn't the Man United way.
It's not.
Still, or what used to be the Man United way. That's what I'm saying. Like, you, man, have been crap for 12 years. I'm not hearing anything. Like, you, man, have been crap. Since the day Fergie left, you, man, have been underwhelming.
Your best period was arguably under Ole.
No, our best period was under Van Gaal and Mourinho.
Van Gaal, sorry, yeah.
If we're talking about like football, it was Van Gaal. League, it was yeah. I don't again. Here the thing is about league. Van Gaal was him and Mourinho have been the 2 best managers.
This is because like you turned into like when I was a kid growing up, Chelsea were good in the cups, but it was shit in the league. Yeah, you get me. And they'd always like bring a cup home and rare. You've turned into a cup team.
Yeah, we are a cup team. So that's why we're months, and this is where my frustration lies.
Your league, there's no consistency in your game.
There is no consistency,
none whatsoever.
Because it is, and the thing is, you don't
play good in a one-off game.
Yeah, you don't.
That's all that Ten Hag has to live with. Because if he gets questioned, they'll be like, "I won 2 trophies."
And here the thing is, United's run for that Carabao Cup. Go look at United's run for that.
Yeah, we had a favorable draw. We had a favorable draw.
Every game
was that the case in both cup wins?
No, FA Cup, no, because we had like
you had Liverpool too. Yeah.
But Liverpool's at home, but we had like Newport County away. But the point I'm making is, yes, we have been terrible.
Even Newport, you struggled.
Yeah, we've been terrible for the 11, 12 years.
You had them on absolute ropes.
Yeah, they did. We had we almost got knocked out in that fight. We've been terrible for 11, 12 years and still picked up trophies. This is what annoys me. We've picked up, I think it's 6 trophies in 12 years or something like that. And we've been badly run and had bad managers who are not good enough and players who are not good enough. So if you're just competent, you can go and compete. We are nowhere near as we should be nowhere near as bad as we are. And you don't have to be that great to go and compete. Once you're at a level and you're consistently winning FA Cups and League Cups and Europa League second and third tier trophies, then you get into the top 4 and you kick on from there. It's not that difficult now. Of course, you need things to go right. Of course, you need the right manager. But to go and compete for a league in the Champions League, just be a cohesive, competent unit with some quality players, and you can do that. This is why I'm so against everything that's going on. This is my whole point. This is my whole MO that I've been stating for the longest in regards to this. But we'll see. But that's why I'm not hearing no revisionism about previous managers and hearing revisionism about previous players, because none of them were good enough. Not one. None of them are good enough. There's no players we let go that I look at and go, oh, we should have kept. There's no manager no manager's gone on to do anything. No manager we've let go has gone on to do anything of note at the highest level. No player we've let go has gone on to do anything winning at the highest level. What's Mourinho winning?
Well, I swear he won conference.
He won the Conference League. Yeah, Moyes won the Conference League. That's not mad. Like, that's not the MO. There's no people act like we let go of a player.
Nothing wrong with that.
He let go of a player. I like Mourinho, but people act like we let go of a manager or a player and he went on to win a domestic league in a top European country or went on to win the Champions League. No, they didn't. No one's pulling up trees because they weren't good enough and this group's not good enough. Let's stop it. Please, let's not do
Chelsea
that. Let's
just focus on that one. And Sancho's going to be the...
Sancho might be the one. And Sancho just wasn't going to work here under this manager. I said this. Sancho should have never been told to Chelsea. We should have let Sancho go last summer. The summer before, not 2024, 2023. And we should have sold him for more.
The thing is, you got rid of him to protect Ten Hag, and he's probably going to be gone in a few weeks.
I think he's going to be gone. I think these 2 games, I think he's gone in the next international break. I think it's become...
I can't believe you guys committed to that and lost a player of his talent, though, just for Ten Hag to be gone. It's so
because we have incompetent people in charge when it comes to these type of things. When it comes to managerial, and even though they've done well in the transfer window, when it comes to managerial moves, terrible. Ineos have shown me that with how them keeping Ten Hag, how we kept Ten Hag, them interviewing Tuchel, God didn't even want Tuchel in the first place, and not being able to find a replacement for Ten Hag.
I rate that though. You didn't fall for the Kool-Aid with Ineos from the start. Everyone else, like, oh yeah, it's all cool. We're making good movements and all of that. You still kept the same coach. Nothing's gonna change.
No shit. If we would have got a new manager, I would have been like, all right, cool. Let's see what we can do. We can do something. I would have given me some hope and some optimism and go, all right, you'll get more out of these players. Because like I said, as much as these players are not good enough, they are not this bad. They are nowhere near this bad.
If you had Tuchel, for example, you'd at least be defensively solid.
Oh yeah,
the
absolutely.
attack is what it is.
Maybe that's why they're looking at Southgate.
Mate. Yeah, because they already interviewed Tuchel and that didn't work out. They won't go back to him.
I know, and it's the fact that they interviewed Tuchel is a problem for me because it's like you spoke about possession-based football and playing but Tuchel plays nothing like a Ten Hag. And then we got linked to obviously it's Manchester United, so we're going to get linked to a lot of managers. But the only manager I know for certain and facts it came out publicly we interviewed was Thomas Tuchel. So he was top of your list, though. I don't trust these men to get the next guy. But we'll see. But like I said, let me just repeat this. Manchester United, I'm not hearing no revisionism on no former players and no former managers. The former players weren't good enough. Players we let go weren't good enough. Managers weren't good enough. And this batch is the same. Excluding
trust, because like I said, I've known you for 4 years on this YouTube platform and you just said the same thing on repeat.
Same thing.
Literally, you could play a video of you from 2020, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah, only difference is that my hair's shorter. That's it. It's the only difference. You know what I'm saying? My plaits are near my eyeballs now. Before then, I didn't have no, you know what I'm saying? That they wasn't. That's the only. That's the
thing. I can't even troll you no more. I just feel bad for you, bro.
And that's where it is, where rival fans don't feel bad for you. And that's how bad it is. But people back this. People back this in the summer. People backed Ineos. People backed Ten Hag. And looked at me like I was crazy. These conversations about
I saw United fans like going crazy in the second half and like keeping the atmosphere up, and everyone was praising. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Fuck that. If I'm 3-0 down at home to Tottenham, I ain't going to be doing up Chelsea chants in a Matthew Harding, and I'm going to be booing everything with a pulse and a blue shirt. Fuck that.
That's another thing I forgot to mention as well. The Old Trafford faithful is normally like they're very supportive. They booed out. They were booing.
They were booing at half-time, innit?
Booing at half-time.
But was they booing the referee's decision
videos of them like celebrating
Bruno, or were they booing the team?
They were booing the team because Bruno got sent off for like 42 minutes.
So that's what I'm saying. Were they booing the referee off at half-time?
They were booing the players. They were booing the team because they were booing before Bruno. Misplaced passes and things of that nature they was booing. Like, they was not with it. And obviously, I know man who go. place was empty. They were singing. Is there Olaying? Is there a fire drill? All this type of stuff.
Yeah, I was saying to my mum, like, yo, you can read the advertising.
Yeah, it's shut up, man. This guy a dickhead, yo.
It's true, blood.
I know it's true. You don't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? I got eyes.
The whole front row left by 85.
Yeah, it was empty.
The whole front row, blood.
It was empty.
The whole stand on the front row was
empty,
blood.
You start seeing the Adidas logo.
Is there a fire drill chance? Like, that's just what it is. And it's like, I'm not, even though I'm at acceptance with it, I didn't want to be right. People said, oh, Flawless, you've been vindicated. No. Because I'm a Manchester United fan, first and foremost. I didn't want to be right on what I was saying. When I'm being critical of the team, I don't want to be right. Just to be at acceptance where you're like, all right, cool, we're not going to do anything. But like I said, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I think he has 2 games to save his job. No, I genuinely, no. I'm not saying it's fact. I'm saying I genuinely think he's gone.
So what? Who's the replacement? Remember when I said to you about
I have no.
Remember when I said to you about the whole fucking
Van Nistelrooy? Rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember I said to you about the whole Van Nistelrooy thing with Rafa, not Rafa, Roy Evans and Gerard Houllier. And I said to you that this looks to me like they're showing faith, but then they're covering themselves as well by having Van Nistelrooy there, who himself is a manager.
Yeah. Rude.
And the way that he's sitting there looking is like, he's like, what the fuck is this, blood? Like, he looks like he's in shock, bro. He looks like he's broken, and I love it.
Yeah, Ruder's this guy, dickhead. Ruder's interim.
I love it. Yeah, I hate Van Nistelrooy, the son of a bitch.
What did Rude do to you? Why? What did you do that was so bad?
He scored that. He fucking.
Because he scored the penalty.
Remember the Invincibles?
Because he scored the penalty. So because he scored, even though Rooney died for the penalty, but you hate Van Nistelrooy.
Yep, because the way he celebrated,
because he missed the season before.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that was his get back.
I don't give a shit, bro. Yeah.
Like, where's Martin Keown, bro?
Did you not win the league that season?
A little pussy.
No, that was us.
It was 04. Yeah,
that was them dickheads. That's when they bought the league.
You're not buying it now,
when they came and bought the league.
You're not buying it now, but hey, we move anyway.
You've been crying about that for 20 years.
Are you not winning the Premier League this season?
We ain't buying it.
Are you not winning the Premier League this season?
Now.
You're not winning the Premier League this season. So how much is Arteta spent?
Man United section, bro.
How am I flipping it? But all right, back to what I was saying.
Yeah, you turn, blood. You fucking turn, blood.
Wait, Arsenal's next, so we'll get to it.
Man tried to fucking. You try to pull off on the hard shoulder. Pussy, you turn and go over there, sir.
I didn't, but yeah, as I was saying, the logical thing is Rude as interim.
Yeah.
I don't trust these men to make the logical decision, because the logical decision was to sack Ten Hag in the summer, and they kept him. So let's say they get rid of Ten Hag, they may get rid of everyone and just bring in a random interim. I don't trust Ineos. But do I think he's sacked? Yes. I think he's gone in the international break. Because even though I'm going to predict...
after these
next 2 games, because it's international break, after Porto and Villa, I think he's gone. That's not me stating that as a fact. That's what
they've come out and said that he's staying for those 2. So.
Yeah, he'll stay for those 2. And I think we lose, even though our
United, please, man, don't do it.
I predict us to draw.
Give him a chance.
Man. Hey, yo, shut up.
Give him a chance, man. He deserves time.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up, man.
Take your time with it. Yeah? Take your time with the decision.
This guy, idiot.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, I think that's what will happen. Because even though I predict us to not lose those 2 games, we're gonna lose those 2 games, and the Villa one could get.
Now you know what, the Porto one you could probably get. You might get a draw, but Villa.
I think Villa's more important. Let's say we lose,
especially because Villa drew with Ipswich.
Villa are a good side as well. Let's say like we draw against Porto, but then get packed by Villa. Like 3-4-0. I think he's good. I think that's the most important game.
If he gets Villa in it,
it's at Villa Park. Yeah, if he doesn't get, No, actually, we're not, because then he's gone. But I never want us to lose. But what was I saying? They're not gonna watch. If we get a result, there
right now, blood. You're living like my life when it was Wenger. I don't want man to lose, but I'm like, if we lose, blood, this gets this pussy over.
You know what?
On the edge.
It's like the United Spurs game. I win and I lose. So if we lose to it and he's gone, it's a win and a loss at the same time.
The United Spurs game, you actually
that's what it is.
Really did win.
I won and I lost. I won and lost. What are we talking about here? Girl, like, what are we doing? But yeah, I think the Villa game is the more important one. That's what I'd say. If he don't lose that, I think he stays.
100%.
Well, yeah, even though I predict us when we do the show on Friday not to lose, it's getting spooky. It's scary hours for Manchester United Football Club. The end is near, United fans. The end's near.
Big up LJ, my doggy. He says, believe troops that Ozempic Chris Tucker with Johnny Bravo legs is going to be unbearable, but United are fucked. they still need to face the rest of the big six. Yeah, because you still got to go to Anfield. You got to play Chelsea home and away. You got to play us home and away. You got to play City home and away. You got to play Newcastle. You got Villa.
New manager thing, man. We'll be
you lot are finished, blood.
Nah, we're not finished. New manager thing. New manager, man.
You know the whole, your favorite line. We are 15th. It might, you see, yeah?
I need him to last 3 leagues.
Yeah, blood.
You know what's crazy? If we end up 15th, I'm posting that clip.
You could finish in 15th. Not we are 15th. We finish in 15th.
We ain't finishing 15th.
Yeah.
He'll be gone way before.
Dog.
He'll be gone way before then.
Trust me, you know.
I say, man, new manager on the horizon. New interim, I should say. New interim.
Big up Dennis the Great. He says, did any of you, man, see the madness at the Madrid derby yesterday? Atleti are a disgrace and Eric Seven Haag at the wheel. I didn't see nothing, but I heard that an Atleti fan threw a bag full of shit, literally a bag full of shit at Courtois.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I heard the game was abandoned. I think Simeone was scrapping something as well, blood.
Nah, they were throwing stuff at Courtois the whole second half.
Yeah, I need to go and check that, blood. But yeah, blood, that was crazy, bro. I can't lie.
Not bad, Letty. Fuck Courtois.
It sounds very similar to like when Sol Campbell went down the lane for the first time, and they had like the Judas, and they had like effigies of him burning. Sounds like that kind of atmosphere, blood. My kind of atmosphere. Big up Desmond. He says Southgate is your next manager, not Rude. I have heard inside source United fans need to kick off.
I think Rude's the interim. I think Rude gets the job after Ten Hag. Who the full-time manager is, I have no idea. I don't know.
Southgate. We got the Final Whistle podcast.
Oh, big up Javon, my G. Big up, bro.
Come on. Big up the man, them. He says, apart from branding and history, is what makes United still a big club under Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah, because no one still overtook us in that part. Someone got to take us over. That's what happened.
You don't hang on to that one, man.
It's not a hang on to things like that's just what it is. We are still a big club because of those things.
It's clinging on.
It's not. No one ain't. Who's taking over? No one ain't taking us over. Who's taking us over?
What do you mean? The biggest. No one, because no one
biggest
cares.
Club. Yo, I'm just responding. I'm just responding to the question. I don't care about being as big as club. I'm responding to the super chat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. What I say about breathing? What I say? Wait. What I say about breathing the same air?
Yo, fam, you can't. I will talk to you however I want. What we doing here, man? You know me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not it. This is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got Joe Wade. Your history, because it was you lot. It used to be you lot, and we took it from you. It used to be you lot, and then you lot fucked up, and it's still been fucking up. If we really want to talk about it, you lot been terrible for nearly 4 decades. If we really want to chat about it,
we haven't been terrible.
I said you've literally been terrible for 4 decades.
We're the most successful club in the country.
Yeah. From the 80s and before, but I'm talking about the last 4 decades. We took it from you lot because you lot fucked up. We had to come and pick up the baton.
No. Don't get me wrong. You lot on the team. Exactly. You lot. When it comes to the trophies, you lot took over. And then what did Jurgen Klopp do?
It is.
We won 7 and 7. We won 7 and 7, and then now we have the most trophies.
Yeah, you have to count FA Cups and Carabao Cups. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it.
FA Cups and Carabao.
Yes, that's what you count because he won. What else did he win outside of that? Only 2 of those are majors. 2 out of 7 are majors.
And you know what? I had to break this one down to Cass as well because I don't like the you lot talk about United. Oh yeah, my team's crap. My team's crap. You know, you don't need to cook United because I cook Man United, and you know I know that's your sort of what you're doing, and that you're.
No, it's not. I literally said.
I know that's.
Talk about the game.
Yeah. I know you like to crash it on your team, and understandably so. But let's not stop doing the you've only won 2 majors, bro. Like understand. Let's maybe because you under Fergie, because that man was a wizard. Winning majors was very easy under Fergie. But nowadays, in today's game of football, winning majors is not something that everyone can just willy-nilly.
Nah, just the Wizards, just like Ancelotti.
Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have challenged 4 majors more recently than you have, Flawless.
You've been crashing. Yeah, you have.
No, not me. No, not me. I said Tottenham Hotspur have challenged for majors more recently than you. You haven't won a Champions League in 16 years. You haven't won a Premier League in 11 years. So when you say you don't get to, maybe Chelsea, maybe City.
Of course,
You don't get to.
You don't get to because you've won 1 in 34 years.
Hold on.
You won 1 in 34 years. Of course, I get to. What are we talking about here?
You don't get.
You haven't been what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, he's doing the interrupting thing. I'm just hold on. Wait.
Go on. You don't.
So I was looking for your head. It was on Mars for a second. Yeah. No. What I was saying was again, you don't get to say only. You don't get to say only when it comes to majors. You don't get to say that because you don't win them. You don't win them.
You don't win them either. You don't win them.
What are you talking about?
You don't win them. You don't win them. You don't win them. You don't win them. No, that's the craziest part.
What are you talking about?
You don't win. How many majors have you seen? What are we talking about here? You don't win majors. I hate when Liverpool fans talk like this. You don't win majors.
That's why I said these man here can talk. City can talk, but you see you, man. You
can't talk. You don't win majors.
Like you, man. You see where you're sinking to. I don't see you, man, winning another major for time. Like the 30-year thing could literally happen to you, man, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna get a drink.
I'm just gonna carry on with you.
And bro, it's already been 16 for that champs. It's already been 16 years.
And how many years? And it's gonna be for you. You lot are on that route too.
No, you don't know that.
You don't know that route too. I believe so. Yes, I believe so. I said this to Hassam. I said it to Hassam that Klopp wouldn't win another major honor, and he never did.
Bro,
I don't think you lot are winning because you lot don't invest correctly. I don't see another major on the horizon for you lot either. You lot have consistently not won majors in the modern era.
You man are going to be living off those 13 prems for a long.
Same way you live off the 80s for a long time. You do the same with the 80s.
Bro,
you lot live off the 80s for the 80s.
I'm living off the little.
That is the popcorn and the kettle black.
The little two majors here. The little 2 majors that have me above you.
Big majors. They're not little.
Yeah, of course. The 2 majors are big majors. Of course.
Big
majors, the bottom line is, Flawless, I'm the most you're the biggest club. I'm the most successful. I know which one I'd rather be.
Yeah, of course.
That's it.
You have to hold on to that because you don't win majors. This is the
I don't have to hold on to it.
You don't win majors. You don't win anything. You don't win anything. We've won more recently than you. What are we talking about? We've won more than you in the past 2 years. What are we doing?
What we talking about? Look, I got it out of you. I got it out of you. Now we have to cool.
We've won more than you. That's a fact. Got what out of me? Facts. We've won more than you in the past 2 years.
I got it out of you.
What are we talking about?
I needed that. The same quote that said the man you hate, you use the same quote.
No, but it's in this argument. We have won more than you in the past 2 years. What are we talking about? That's a fact. What you got out of me is. Which position
would you rather be in?
Neither, because none of us are winning anything. Neither. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Why would I want to be Liverpool? Why would I want to be Liverpool? I've had this debate with Liverpool fans. Why would I want to be you lot? You lot don't win. You don't think you're winning anything major this season. What are we talking about? You don't have Liverpool winning the Prem or the Champs.
Bro,
you're just happy to be. You're just happy to be there. You're just happy to be there. You're just happy to be there. What are we talking about here? You don't think it is. You just happy to be there, man. You just happy to be there, man. What are we talking about?
Flawless.
You're happy being second in command, man.
You can do that.
You're happy being second in command.
You can do all of that. You can do all of this, bro. But I've told you already, bro. You man are dead and buried, bro. Dead and buried.
Cool.
You talk like you're this. I don't
talk like nothing.
You talk like you're the sleeping giant.
We are sleeping giant.
Yeah, sleeping giant.
We are sleeping giant.
You've been. It seems more of a sleeping coma. More of a coma to me.
Sleeping coma.
That's fine.
Well, coma giant, whatever the case may be. But you know all about that being a Liverpool fan.
Whatever you want to call it, bro.
I agree with that to an extent.
You man hate your club. I have won. If I've won the most trophies, bro. If I won the most trophies, I don't think to worry and entertain your bullshit. And you can talk about your majors if you won more majors. I have more majors than you in general because I've got more European.
I never said we had more majors. I never said why you just making stuff up. Now you said some Mars. Now Monty just making shit up. Never said you had more majors. Never said we had more majors.
Recently, discounting prior.
I didn't discount it. I didn't discount the 80s.
And that's fine.
Again, I didn't see Monty making stuff up again. I didn't discount it.
For me, we can talk about
who's heads on Pluto now.
And I'll sit here and say the 30 years is not good enough, bro. And you can do the smiling thing, you can do all of that. But again, it's going over my all what you're saying, genuinely Flawless, it's going over my head. It all goes anything you man say about, because you know what it is. I was once a historian. Kiss you on your forehead, man.
I'm not. Don't
kiss you on your forehead, man. I've been there. I've been there.
I don't have the slap thing.
I've been there.
Hey, don't kiss me on my forehead.
Kiss you on your forehead. I've been there, bro.
Don't kiss me on my forehead.
But now, this is. I didn't have
the chance.
As an adulthood, as when it comes to adulthood, now it's really, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked.
We've seen the same in the same adulthood. We've seen this. I've seen more in my adulthood than you. I've seen more in my adulthood than you.
That's all right, man. That's
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've seen more in my adulthood than you.
That's because you're older than me. That's just because you're older than me.
That's true.
That's just because you're older than me.
Yeah,
but the bottom line is, but you're still right now. You man are still a historian, and that's just what it is. It's a historian thing for you, man.
I'm not a no historian thing.
What?
I'm not a no historian thing. I'm
not.
No,
you're not. You man are historians, bro.
I'm not a no historian
because you can't talk about nothing in the present.
It's not. We literally talked about the present the entire time.
Exactly, and you have nothing, and you
have nothing to show for it because you don't think you're going to win everything. All this chess, and you don't think you're going to win anything either. What are you going to win this season? What are you going to win this season?
No.
What are you going to win this season? I can ask this. Yes, I can. Because what are you going to win this season? Because you're going to win the same. That's the craziest part.
When I feed, the only reason I'm having this conversation is because my mum told me, Montel, when you feed the homeless, feed them. That's why we're having this.
You can't feed yourself because you're not going to win anything. You can't feed yourself. You can't feed yourself, man. What are we talking about here? You can't feed yourself. You've never fed yourself. You've never fed yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have been second in command for the longest. You man was Sully from Top Boy. You man were never Deshane, man. You man been Sully. You man been Sully, man. You man have been Sully. All on the boat and that. These man are Sully.
I ain't even got spare change.
Man, what we talking about?
I ain't even got spare change. I ain't even got spare change on me. Man. You can never. You gotta say, man. Just and one thing. I can never use the rod of my local ops to beat another boat. Personally, hey guys, how many times have you seen Flawless speak this fast? Breathe. First of all, breathe. Second, First of all, I would never use the rod. I would never use the rod of my local rivals to clown someone else.
I'm not using my local rivals. I'm not using this.
North London is red.
Man's making stuff up again,
London
people.
Like Manchester is actually sky blue, bro.
The country's sky blue.
Country's
so what do you mean? Oh, is the country not sky blue? No. How come every time I say a fact now it's is the country sky blue or not? Everyone quiet now. Is the country sky blue or not? Every time I state facts.
Goalposts.
Huh? Is the country sky blue?
Crazy.
Is the country sky blue? What are we talking about here? The country sky blue. So I'm never using city. You try this. I never mentioned, man. I never. So the country sky blue, including Liverpool, because that's also in the country.
So
it's sky blue.
For talking. You're trying to tell the teacher.
I'm not trying to do it. Is they take from you too. You talked about like I said. I'm not using Manchester City's success. That never came out my mouth.
You said second in command.
You said that. I never said that.
So who's first in command if it's not?
You never said second. You said I never said second. You said second in command.
You did you not just say second?
No, I said so you weren't listening because your head's on Mars. I was talking. I used an example about Top Boy when I said second in command.
Just in general. I was talking about Man City.
Yeah, no, see. Look at this.
That's just me. No, I just misheard. But that's fine, But that's fine. As I said, you can talk about the second in the Top Boy thing or whatever and all that stuff. But the bottom line is, you don't do nothing for the block. No one wants to buy your mistakes, and you man are homeless. The only reason we have this argument is because my mom told me to be nice.
Well, that's cool, but you don't. But you said so. You spoke about feeding the homeless. You can't feed yourself.
I used to say this.
We're winning the same amount. What are you winning this season, man? Answer the question, man. No. What are you winning this season? All this chess, all this talk. What are you winning this season? What are you winning this season? You can't feed yourself. You can't feed yourself. You cannot feed yourself. What we talking about here? Because you don't think you're gonna win anything. You can't. So what you feeding yourself? Hey yo, what you feeding yourself? Don't talk historian. Don't you said it? Don't talk history. So start now. Talk now. You want to do the history thing. Talk now.
When it's Liverpool
now.
When it's Liverpool section.
Talk now, man. Talk now, family. What we doing out here, man?
When it's Liverpool section, I'll answer my question.
Talk now, man. This guy on some joke thing. Yeah.
I'm not. You just don't like my facts. You just don't like.
No, you don't like my facts. That's why you always say when I state a fact. You're like
bro.
Yeah, see, you just did it there.
Kind of low hanging fruit.
Get to the super chats, though, innit? Get to the super chat. We win the same amount. That's the craziest part.
I used to do this. Don't get me wrong. When I was in the mud, I used to do this as well. Remember when Arsenal were challenging for the league? Do you know what I used to tell these man? Oh, you're gonna win the league though. Oh, what are you gonna win? What are you gonna win though? What are you gonna win though? Because
that's a valid question.
No. Self-reflection upon now that I'm not in the mud no more. Self-reflection. I was just bitter. I was bitter that Arsenal was shit.
You're also factual, to be fair.
Why would that be?
Would you say
Lewis? It's being facts, to be fair.
Yeah, bro. I was being bitter. That's all it was.
Because you're a gaslighter and a bitter individual. I'm not.
I'm not.
Why would I be bitter when I don't? I'd be bitter if you were going to win something.
Bro,
if I thought you was going to win something, I'd be bitter.
It's game week 6, and you're telling me when you going to win. When you going to win?
It's game week 6, and you're talking about the top of the table. You in game week 6, you talking about top of the table? Wait.
We can say that about all of us because we ain't City.
You can't have it. You can't have it both ways because game week 6, you was talking about top of the table. You're talking about top of the table.
Top of the league. I know I ain't winning it.
But general banter though. But banter reasons. Come on, banter reasons. You was actually serious when you're saying what am I going to win? That's a serious.
100%. It's definitely a serious question because I'm hearing all this chest.
I'm
hearing all this chest. What are you going to win? That's all it is. It's a serious question. What are you going to win?
Yeah,
nothing. You're winning the same amount as us. That's the craziest part about all this. But we're both. But you're homeless. I mean, we're homeless, but you're not. But we're winning the same amount. Make that make sense. All right, cool, man.
On the same level. I have more trophies than you.
Yeah, cool. Historian thing, innit? Yeah, you have to go to historian. I get it. You have to go history right now.
Talk about your majors. We're going back a while as well.
History. You have to go history now. I ain't talking about my majors. I ain't spoke about my majors.
TikTok.
I ain't spoke about my majors. I ain't spoke about. And how many you had in that 16-1? You've won 1 in 16. You know what I'm saying? You've won 1.
They got Joe Wayne.
What are you talking about?
He says, "Don't fire Ten Hag. I love Man United in the mud.
Keep him there.
You not entertain people.
Yeah, at least let me get my win at Old Trafford and
me.
Oh, you man are gonna get some. You man are gonna get some. You man are gonna get
that enough times. I need to just get the W.
No. On a real Lewis, if he somehow miraculously is still there when we play you lot, I'm not going. And I've been the last 2 years. I'm not going.
I understand.
I'm not even going to try and get a ticket.
Tried to be boycotting Chelsea for like 4 months.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and get a ticket. I was confident last season, even though we was playing badly. I was like, we'll get a win. I'm not confident in this, but you lot were bad as well.
Big up Abdi Wali. He says, Ten Hadam has to go ASAP. Gunner for life. Flawless. Hold that.
Big up Abdi Wali.
Big up MF. He said, United reminds me of those Wenger in or Wenger out. It is
it's like OG AFTV times right now.
So like when we used the
golden era.
So like when they would be having like Wenger in streams, there would be like certain people who would send like me and DT links, and we'd like just pop up in the stream, and they wouldn't even know like, and enough of them would hop out the stream. We just cuss them, tell them to go fuck yourself and them thing. And that is a Man United era of YouTube now. And
that's just Saeed,
and I'm here for it. You understand?
That takes me back. I was watching Blood Brothers yesterday.
Oh,
it's crazy. Yeah, I was watching. I watched Blood Brothers yesterday. Yo, I watched like season 1. I got to the AFTV United stand game. I watched 3 episodes yesterday. Just on a
so you see my ends.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, like because I was watching it.
That whole thing happened in my secondary school. It was brazy watching.
Blood Brothers was cold. You know what I'm saying? Cold series.
I can't lie. Big up Lee Slims, my chargy. Says, big up the man them. It's been a good weekend. Flawless, my broski. I'm going to need to have some energy for you side 2.
Are you saying I need to have energy? Like, yeah, Spurs were brilliant. 100%. I didn't manage to get to that, but Spurs, as bad as Manchester United were, Spurs were fantastic. And the only criticism of them should have been more. But yeah. Like Spurs were fun, like brilliant. No, can't praise them anymore for that performance. That's one of the better performances I've seen at Old Trafford in a minute. And they went for the jugular. It's just bad finishing. What are we talking about here?
Let's not go overboard on the praise.
Wait,
Mr. Hussein. Mr. Hussein, sorry. He says, you might need to cook Flawless like he's Ten Hag in. He has been.
You don't see me here me amongst arguing. What are we talking about?
He's been cooked blood. Biggest troll on YouTube, Elon. He says United should have bought Eddie instead of Dopesy.
Well, we should have bought Tony and Xerxes.
Is that what we're calling him now? Dopesy. Man said Dopesy. Big up Dr. Stun. He said Flawless's main losing to his side piece is comedy. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, blood. Speaking of comedy, big up Comedy Star TV, my G. He says, cheer up, Flawless, your side ting one. You snow bunny slayer, hold that, you pussy hole. Big up Troops and the panel. Come on, you gunners. Trossard again, lay. Hold that, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Comedy Star.
Big up
Rishi. He says, Flawless. Xerxes as old school 10.
I hear that, Rishi, but we don't have a 9.
Big up Mr. Hussein. He says, call Man United irrelevant FC. That hurts them.
Well, we've been
That's
here
all
for
they
an
have
hour.
left. That's all they have left.
But
Don't get their integrity. That's all they have left.
But we've been here for an hour and 36 minutes talking about Manchester United. But okay, we're still the biggest.
Look, there we go. Biggest club hat. Biggest club hat.
No. It was the biggest game because last week we were
I
talking
didn't
about
say biggest
Arsenal
club hat. Again, I never said. He said we're irrelevant. I'm just proving the point we're not irrelevant. You don't spend an hour and 36 minutes talking about a team that are irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, it depends if you're the biggest game on the weekend.
You don't either. All right, so we spent
grand scheme of things.
We've spent big time spark talking about Manchester United. As much as people hate us, whether we win, whether we lose, whether we're dreadful, whether we're playing well, we're the biggest news story. That's not a flex. That's just a fact.
You had the biggest fixture, bro.
Yeah, we're the biggest, but outside of this, we're the biggest news story. We always are. We always trending. Good or bad, we're a news story, man, because we get clicks. What are we talking about here? That's not a flex, that's a fact.
Big up Blazzy. It's a CFC second manager still beat De Zerbi. Trust the data scouts. Big up AD. He says, fact, Phil Foden could score 15 goals in his next game, and he would still have fewer GNA than Cole Palmer since the start of last Premier League season. Raw.
That's crazy. Yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy.
Thank you, City. Thank you, City.
Lee Burnell, my fucking brother. He says, big up Troops and the man then. Leg on my shirt. Tell them, blood. The comet is coming, blood. You understand? The comet ran through Old Trafford. Big up Rem. He says, that sleeping giant must be in a permanent coma.
Real chat, blood.
Facts, and we still picked the trophies in that time. You know what I'm saying? We still pick the trophy. You know what I'm saying? We still win a trophy one every 2 years on average. But hey, we move.
Big up Ramadan. He says, Mons didn't even get to a final last year.
I cannot get to a final if I won a trophy. You bozo.
He won the Carabao, no?
Yeah, he won the final.
Botch tax.
Come on, man.
Big up the Final Whistle podcast one more time. He says 10 handicap at the wheel, drive United in the ground.
Charge of on. Big up.
Yeah, 10 out, terrible.
And big up Ramadan again. He says, my hate for Liverpool got me saying the wrong stat. You're still in top 4 race, though.
Yeah, listen, I think for the super chat, man. We'll your head's on Mars, bro. It's calm.
All right, that though.
I tend to do that to people, innit? Mate, I'll wheel it back a bit. My bad, bro. I didn't want to. I'll wheel it back a bit.
Arsenal, we finally got their blood, in the words of the Rock blood. Finally. You get me? Arsenal 4, Leicester 2. Gabriel, blood clot, Martinelli. 3 GNA in his last 2 games, blood. You understand? I said to the people, when he gets support on the left-hand side, he will come to life, blood. You get me? And what have we seen in these last few games, blood? We have seen my boy, my Brazilian, yeah? Not that fucking Peruvian that Man United employ, a.k.a. Anthony. We have seen my Brazilian come to life now that we have a left-hand side, blood. You get me? Gabby blood.
Leicester.
We can link for this one. We can go back to linking for this one.
He heard the chat, blood. You get
this
me?
One's gonna
he
kill
saw
me.
The slander. You get me? And he said, Wallan.
Is he back now, by the way?
He said, Wallan, my brother. He said, Wallan, Troops.
He was back last week.
He said, Wallan, Troops.
Oh, from the one that's from the 5-yard assist.
Wallan. He said, Wallan, Troops. I got you, blood. MDL, rise up. Yeah? On a rise up, blood. Yeah? We're there. We're back again. We're back our blood clot again. Who's next, blood? Yeah? That's what we're saying, blood. Who's next, blood? Yeah? Because let me tell you lot something, blood. You ain't seen shit, bro. Yeah? Watching Moreno comes into this side, blood. Yeah? And then I got Calafiori, Martinelli, and Moreno on the left-hand side, blood. Yeah? Watch when Odegaard comes back into that midfield as well, blood. And then I got Urian Bloodclot Timber, Martin Wizardry Odegaard, and Bakayo Bloodclot Saka Root Boy. Yeah? All right then. You get me? Killer Kai. Another goal. You get me? Making up for his fuck up. Let's get another blood. Making up
another goal.
Wait, another?
You get me?
You mean
another goal, blood? Yeah. Saka another assist. You get me?
That was like that's like probably top 3
first player in
goals
Premier League history.
Hold on. Where's the another?
First player in Premier League history to get 6 assists in his first.
No. Where's the another goal from Martinelli?
You get me?
Where did you get the another from?
Another what?
That's the first in 18. Where's the another?
I didn't say who said another goal for Martinelli. What are you on
I
about?
think he said Kai. He's talking about Kai. He said Kai.
I said Kai.
You're talking about the shot that, like, I think deflected, bounced off his knee and went in. I mean, you gotta take what you can get.
Hold on, hey, Lewis, allow it. Mons has baby in his ears from the Diddy party. So he didn't hear me say killer blood clot Kai, yeah? Killer Kai, dog, yeah? That's what I said, dog, yeah? Make sure you get the baby out your ear, blood. You understand? Hopefully that's the only hole it went in. Pause. You know what I mean? Hey, yo.
Yeah?
Hey,
yo. Pause that.
Hey, yo.
Pause that. Yo.
But as I was saying, blood, you get me? Killer blood clot Kai, another goal, blood. You get me? There we move, blood. There we move. But
sensational finish, right?
Huh?
Sensational finish, right?
Right place, right time, blood. You know what I mean? Right place, right time, blood. You get me? Read it like a book, mate. You know what I mean? Awareness, second to none, blood. Game awareness, second to none, blood. God. Yeah, outstanding movement in the box to get that goal, blood. You understand?
Hey, listen. I Havertz goal, and how about this? Troops, you're wrong. I Havertz goal and a Jackson missing the sitter. I'll take it.
I'll take it all week, blood. You
I'll take
understand?
it all week.
Wait. Hold on. What's sitter?
The Cole Palmer, the open goal.
I don't know. Was
You're actually calling that a sitter?
It was an open goal.
You mean the one
That was a brilliant block. What are we doing?
You mean the one cleared off the line?
Courageous.
Yeah.
Let's score that.
Yo,
Great clearance.
I was calling that a bad miss.
No, because I hold Jackson to a good standard. Should be scoring that. He needs to score that.
See, that's your mistake.
That's a sensational block.
Wait. Why can't I hold Jackson to a decent standard? I'm confused.
Oh, you say good standard.
Yeah, you can hold him to a decent standard, but that's not a howler miss from him.
Wait, you think Jackson?
The way flawless chats is like he has Haaland.
That wasn't a howler miss.
Brother, I'm telling you, don't give these.
The way that this guy is just disrespecting other players.
How is it disrespectful? How is it disrespectful? What was disrespectful about what I said? What was disrespectful about what I said? What was disrespectful?
Like you have so much chat for other people's strikers, but you forget who you employ.
What is disrespectful? No, I don't forget who I employ. But what was disrespectful about what I said?
No.
Exactly nothing. Hear the silence, people. Nothing. Not anything. You know what I'm saying?
No,
not anything. That's why man is silent, man.
I'll speak it.
Not you.
Because I said at the start of the stream, breathe in the same air.
You're not wrong, but
you
saying that.
Wrong.
It should be me.
Say that again. Say that again, Troop. Sorry. Say it again.
It should be me saying that, not you.
Nah, you lot cannot hold that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the lot of you lot. But carry on as you were.
But yeah,
I know my team's dead. I know my attackers are dead. But I know that Jackson and Havertz ain't all that either. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna give my opinion on that.
Yeah, but how many goals has Havertz got? How many goals has your front line got? I think he's got more goals. Let me check.
How many goals has Havertz got?
I think Kai's maybe on 4 now.
Yeah, it's about time he had a good game. He's like 1 in 4 or something like that. But we move.
Must be 4.
And then your striker, your main Immy.
Yeah, he's on 3. He ain't on Jackson's goal tally.
And doing James Bond out here, blood. Yeah, you understand? You got Rashford turned into Crash.
Yeah, he's on 3.
Even his Wi-Fi is gone. You back?
Well, am I back? Yeah.
Yeah. No, your Wi-Fi played up. It went fuzzy.
Because you're here trying to disrespect fucking Havertz.
How am I disrespect? Again, I asked the question. Where is the disrespect? What did I say that was disrespectful?
He's better than your whole front line, blood.
What's that got to do with where did I?
So he's got 3 goals in the Premier League. He's got 3 goals in the Premier League. So he's got 4 goals and 1 assist in all competitions. 3 goals in the Premier League.
I just want to know where else disrespectful.
You got to add the Bolton goal. I understand.
Yeah, we're gonna add that, blood. You get me? But he's got 3 goals in the Premier League.
No, wait. Let me beat flawless to it. What are you gonna win this year? What are you gonna win this year?
Nah, we ain't got there yet.
Yeah, let me beat flawless to it. What are you gonna win this year?
Me? Got there. Yeah, he's upset about that. Just because I let you know
we're winning the trophy. I don't know
what it, man.
I've gone out and said we're winning a trophy, but I don't know what trophy.
Yeah,
we're winning the trophy.
It could be anyone.
Troops.
Yeah, we're winning a trophy.
Okay, yeah, but
FA Cup or League Cup. I hear that.
Wait, what'd you say?
FA Cup or League Cup. I hear that they could win that 100%.
No, we can win the Premier League, blood.
Okay,
I don't know if we will, but we can win the Premier League. Something that you can't do.
Okay,
can you finish in the top half?
No, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure?
Not finished top half.
Heavy sure.
Not finished top half.
100% sure.
Already.
We was woeful last season. We was
6.
absolutely woeful last season and finished. And you know where you've got my prediction. You know this because you asked me on the channel.
Yeah, your prediction might as well. You need to reevaluate your
that.
prediction.
Are you that now? Yeah. Where are you finishing?
I need to reevaluate mine as well.
Where are you finishing in the league? That's what I want to know. Where are you finishing in the league? Yes. Now we're there. This is your fault, Months. This is on you, man. Don't do that.
What you're doing, Troops, you're feeding the homeless again, man. You're feeding the homeless.
I'm not feeding the homeless.
You told me to not feed the homeless, and now you're feeding
teasing the homeless. Pause. I'm dangling chicken in front of
this.
Yo. I said pause. The pause flew in, bro. I'm not Monts, blood. You understand?
Yo,
private invite, blood. I ain't getting no private invite, blood. I ain't the only. I mean, there's not a select few at my parties, bro.
What you are? You're doing that. You're doing that. Yeah, nah. Man didn't attend the Diddy party, but bro, man is.
You catch me there, blood.
Let me know.
You know what I mean?
Man's attending the Diddy parties. Man's clearly been attending, innit? Man's been attending.
But yeah, Arsenal finishing top of the league. You heard first going as you were.
We're finishing first or second. That's a fact.
I like the all. I like that first. I think you finished second. I agree.
No, I didn't watch the game. How come Leicester came back?
Huh?
I didn't watch the game, so how come Leicester ended up coming back into it?
Bro, they literally had 2 chances and they took them, bro. Second half, the whole game up until it was 2-2, there was no intensity, there was no urgency. It was a very boring game, blood. You get me? It was our most boring performance. I think we kind of
saw you crashing out on the watch along.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I think we underestimated Leicester. I think we only played maybe 40%, bro. I would say up until 2-2. You get me? We was in gear 2. You get me? But then we slapped it into gear 4. We started to create pressure, create chances. The Leicester keeper, fucking hell, bro. Man turned it. I thought it was fucking David De Gea back at the Emirates, blood, when Sanchez was doing it. I thought it was that blood floors. I was like, bro,
I
was like, what is wrong with this guy, bro? Like, why is he?
I heard a lot of good things about Hermanson last season.
Yeah, bro, he was moving crazy, bro.
Yeah,
and then Ethan came on. Ethan made a big difference, bro. You get me? He picked up the ball straight away, beat 3 man, pause, whipped it. Fantastic save from the fucking keeper again, blood. But for me, it was just lapsadaisy defending, bro. The first goal, the 2-1, I blame Kai. I'm not gonna lie. And if we drew that game, I blame Kai because that goal.
Yeah, we heard it was an own goal.
Yeah, because that goal gave them the opportunity. That goal gave them the confidence. Literally 1 minute and 10 seconds into the second half, bro. Like Havertz is at the front, yeah, of the defensive line, yeah. Indeed, he runs, he sees him. Then he sees Justin. So there's both of them there. He's literally like they're beside him right here, bro. Like how the microphone is here and I'm here. So I'm Havertz and then man there's there. All he has to do, the guy's a giraffe, blood. So he ain't even got to jump too high, blood. Yeah, he's gonna just go and reach that, blood. Yeah, he just stands there, looks at them, lets them win the header. Then because he hasn't gone into it, bounces off him. Rayer's going one way, he goes the other way. They're back in the game now, innit? You get me? 2-1. 2-0 is the most dangerous score in football, blood, and we saw that. Right. We saw that on Saturday. You get me? But then the second goal, I'm looking at Calafiori now, blood, because who is it? It was Vardy and someone was running into the center, but Gabriel and Saliba were both there, and then Timber was there as well. So Calafiori has been attracted to the ball. He's not looking over his shoulder, blood. He ain't seeing Justin tearing. Because Trossard's running with Justin, but because Justin had the jump and he's faster than Trossard can't catch him. So Trossard's running him down, but Calafiori's not looking. He's ball watching. If he had looked, that goal don't happen. It's a worldie of a finish, yeah? But because he's looking into the center, he don't need to do that, bro, because Gabriel and Saliba could have dealt with that easily. He's got drawn in, not looked over his shoulder. My man's come in, bang, worldie. But from that, when it went 2-2, then we started playing. Then we started moving the ball. Then we started creating chances, blood. Then set piece FC strikes again, bro. You know what I mean? Saka whips in the ball, trusts our back post, bang. Then we get the fourth. Some are saying that it was a lucky fourth because of like it should have been disallowed. Everyone had their fourth.
It was lucky that he cleared it and hit it.
Clearly offside, but the ball clearly comes off Justin.
Yeah, the defender cleared it and then it hit him. Yeah.
2 goals and an assist, blood. So you understand? But what I like about it is that at 2-2, I was raging, but I was still like saying, come on, Arsenal. Like, I still believed like we could get something from this game, even with the shit that the bench wave and all that, blood. You understand? But
I knew you lot were gonna win. Because I switched to that game like just before like 5-10 minutes before Justin scored that goal. And even when they scored the second, man celebrated. I'm running jokes, but I always thought you lot were gonna win that game. Because you lot Arsenal are at a level where I expect you can see the momentum's with them, and I expect you to win games like that. Like when you got teams under the cosh, you're going to score. That's why it wasn't a surprise. That's why I didn't do the months thing. I'm trying to
bring me at 2-2. I was like,
yeah. That's That's why I didn't ring you, because I knew you was going to, and it was late, and I was hoping so that but you lot are at that level. Liverpool are there. Unfortunately, I think all three of you lot are there where you're good sides and you're gonna win games like that more often than not late when you're under. Because Leicester weren't punching back. You have to punch back. You got, even if you're under the cosh, you have to offer some resistance.
Let me tell you the stats, yeah. We had 35 shots, blood. The man there had 5, dog.
Yeah,
the man there had 5, blood. Yeah. And then the worst thing is we had 16 on target, bro. Possession, we had 75%. We made 664 passes. Passing accuracy was 89%. We had 17 fucking corners. They had 0, blood. They had fucking 0, bro.
You lot packed them. You lot packed them, and you was getting. We know how dangerous you are from set pieces as well. So when they kept giving away, I was like, Arsenal gonna score.
And we switched the set piece because we didn't go looking for Gabriel. Which is the one that they automatically everyone's thinking, yo, where's Gabriel? Where's Gabriel? Where's Gabriel? We just switched it and said, yo, we're getting back. Trossard just pulled off, bang. You know what I mean? Got the goal. 1 point behind Liverpool, currently top, same points as City. It just, that fucking pussy old John Stone goal kind of stings a little more now, blood. You get me? Because we could have been top with a little gap, blood. But it's still early days, isn't it? You get me? And for me, like, as long as we've got City within our sights, and I mean like level on points, no more than 2 points behind them, I don't mind, blood. You get me? I'm not respectfully or disrespectfully, I don't give a fuck about Liverpool being above us, blood, because we're gonna catch them, man. You understand?
So you don't rate Liverpool's thing?
I rate Liverpool, but I don't see them as a talented. I don't see them as a challenger. I see it as us and City, and then Liverpool, and then it's 4th, 5th. Then it's like I put Chelsea in that bracket now. Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea. Then it's probably like Tottenham, Fulham. Then it's like Brentford, Forest. Then it's you, Bournemouth, and the rest.
I said you and Bournemouth, bro. Oh,
this guy said,
I mean, yeah, you like that? What did
this guy said ticket was good.
I proper drew you in like.
This guy's a dick. I was waiting. I was like, yo, I see the setup.
I see him there, like,
setup, yo. And I'm like, yo, United is on the way somewhere in this. Yo, I'm like, yo, let's see what he's gonna say.
I hear that, bro. And then RKO out of nowhere, blood. You understand?
I said Bournemouth. My thoughts with Bournemouth. We are really Fulham. We are Fulham Brighton and them, man. It's crazy.
Oh my!
We ain't even Fulham Brighton and them, man. Ah, Jesus.
No, blood. But yeah, I think that you get me. We're looking good. We're not missing Odegaard, which is very surprising, blood. You get me? We're not missing him, bro. Whatever we're doing is working. Ethan's knocking that door, blood. Ethan is serious.
He played well when he got on. That's the first time I've watched him. He played well when he got on.
He's bad,
very
innit?
Composed. Very composed. Very composed. That's the thing. Like, I took most from him outside of the technical aspect and like first touch and close control and skill and carrying the ball. I was like, you look like you've played games before. Like, you don't look like you're new to this.
He plays above his years. Like, you would have thought he's been playing first team football for at least a season.
Yeah, you look like you got a player there.
Top baller, bro. You get me? Glad that we kept hold of him. Glad that he's getting his game time now. You get me? I'm definitely looking at him now, and I'm definitely saying that, yo, this could be cover for Odegaard, blood. You get me? Even when Odegaard comes back, if Odegaard, which he does sometimes, unfortunately goes missing, Ethan is looking like the option, blood. You get me? I don't want to see a Jorginho going on if we're chasing the game in the midfield. If we're trying to see out the win and get the points, then okay, cool. Bring on Jorginho, keep possession, But if we're actually trying to like get the win, then I want to see Ethan going on that pitch, blood, ahead of a lot of these man, bro. You get me? People are even saying that they want him to start against PSG, blood. You get me? I think we should start him in the Premier League before we give him the European start, blood. You get me? I think if we can sort out this fucking 8th place position by like before the last game of the Champions League first stage, then I think you could give him a start. But right now, I'm more looking at Preston away. He's got to play again in the Carabao. He's got to play again there. And then the next game we play, I believe, is Southampton. I believe it's Southampton at the Emirates. And I think that next week is where Ethan should get a start. Because I said he should start this game. You don't remember? I said that.
Leicester at home is the type of game. You mentioned Preston away, Leicester at home, Southampton. They're the games you should. Like, you shouldn't be throwing him in at as good. He looks like a good player. Shouldn't be throwing him in at the deep end. Away, like people like away at City. That's just daft.
Yeah, that's just
yeah. That's unfair to him. Like Leicester at home. Yeah, you mentioned Preston away, which you probably get stats. He looks like a good player though still.
But I'm happy with us, man. You get me? We're doing what we're doing, blood. We're not missing Odegaard, like I said. I just want Odegaard back ASAP, blood, and Moreno. I mean, I heard that I think Calafiori, Moreno, I think they're back in training, blood. I think someone said something like that. I think they're back in training, but obviously Odegaard's still missing, I think. But to have Moreno back around already, that's good as well, blood. You get me? Because we need that. We need that left side of the midfield sorted out. Because you're seeing Martinelli, you know what I mean? He's starting to cook, blood, starting to see the Martinelli that I've been saying this whole time, blood, when man's defending him and everyone's, oh, Troops, you're just I'm like, no, bro, there's actually a player there, bro. Like, play to his strengths, bro. Give him support, yeah? Don't just fucking have him isolated on the fucking left-hand side. Then you man fucking cuss him, yeah? Actually give him something to fucking work with. And then you'll see what happens, bro. Look what's happened, blood. Tottenham, fantastic performance. City away, fantastic. Saturday, fantastic, bro.
Fantastic.
City, City, goal. City got the assist.
Spurs,
work rate second to none. Defensive work, bang on. Yesterday, the only thing with me is that he could have got another one. He should have scored before he got his goal. He should have scored before he got his goal, blood. You get me? That's the only criticism I can have on Martinelli, blood. You get me, Carl? Golden assist. You get me? My boy's coming alive, blood. You understand? Haters are gonna hate, blood. You get me? Let me give you lot a quick stat before we move, blood, on Arsenal. I've got stats for man as well, blood. Don't ever get it twisted. Arsenal are now unbeaten in 40 Premier League home games against promoted sides. 35 wins and 5 draws. Winning each of the last 11 in a row. Arsenal had 36 shots in this match, the joint most on record since 03-04. In a single Premier League game, also 36 versus Sunderland in May 2017. And Wilfred Ndidi's own goal was the 16th, 90th minute winning own goal scored in Premier League history. Arsenal have benefited from 5 of those, more than any other side. So, big up the ops, helping us along the way, blood. You get me? Big up you lot every time, blood. I wouldn't be anywhere without my haters, blood. You know what I mean? So, you get me? The Red Army title charge continues.
Oh, yeah, I seen you post that as well. Where people talk about Arsenal. What's it called? Arsenal haters when it was 2-2, and then the clip of them crying when it's 4-2. Yeah, everyone knew who's gonna win. But we'll be here. Like the past two years I've been on this channel, and I've been great to be on this channel. We'll be here for the Arsenal tears at the end of the season.
No, you won't, blood, because there'll be no tears. Big up Ramadan.
I remember you at the end of last season. It's great.
He says Troops giving out fake stats like me. Saka didn't get an assist. Well, the fucking media posted it, blood. So they're giving out fake stats, mate. Not me. I'm just going off what they said, innit? So, you know what I mean? Big up Abdewali again. He says flawless, strap in for the Heisenberg, at it again.
Yeah, I'm here, unfortunately.
Big up Keon. He says, big up you lot. Odds on both Manchester Mandem getting relegated. Big up Lewis. Congrats on the 50K.
Oh shit, you hit 50K, fam.
Yeah, we just got it today.
Oh shit, man. Yo,
W's,
go, man. Let's go.
W's in the blood clot chat, bro. Congratulations, broski, man.
Yo, fam.
Long overdue.
God is good.
Well deserved. You get me? Litters Chelsea channel. The realest Chelsea fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and this thing, bro. You know what I mean?
We're doing a Q&A straight after this, guys, so don't go anywhere.
And we're redirecting from here, blood. So you lot.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
What is it? A celebration stream you doing?
Yeah, just doing a little Q&A.
All right, let's go, man. All right, man. Calm. Yeah, no, congrats. We'll talk after, but yeah, man. Congrats, man. Again, thoroughly deserved, man. Just gotta say that before you carry on. Thoroughly deserved, realist. Yo, you already know, fam. Love everything you've done for me
man,
as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Family tree, love for real.
From early, blood. Me and Lewis from fucking 2016, bro. That's my brother. What do you
Trust, man.
mean? That is my fucking brother, blood.
Road to 100 next. We move.
I think 50K. You know, love that.
Aye, Peanut Head. Where you there?
Where's Mons?
Getting the baby all out, is he?
He is, you know. Look, I don't slip on the floor, blood.
Yeah, I know this guy goes slip.
You understand?
Well, Monts, this is your time, bruv.
Yo, Peanut, wait there. Did he really got you?
The did look. Should you say Monts moves like a light skin Lou, even though he's dark skin as well? That's true.
Lewis.
Nice, my time.
Let's go to the Cole Palmer show, blood.
Yeah, man, let's go. And again and again.
That's what it was, blood. The Cole Palmer show. Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. Cole Palmer making history, becoming the first player to score 4 goals in the first half of a Premier League game. Second time he scored 4 goals as well, blood. You get me? Chelsea are looking very, very good, blood. You get me? I actually think you've actually got a shot at top 4 now. I think if you could keep this up, keep this momentum going, keep playing the way you're playing, I think you're definitely in with a shout, blood.
Yeah, like for me, this is the first time in ages, right, where we went 1-0 down. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I was like, oh, the annoying goal and everything, but we're coming back. We're going to come back. And we did. Cole Palmer bagged 4 goals in like 20 minutes. And the football that we're playing is really, really fun to watch. Again, for the first time in ages. And I'm not trying, again, I won't do too much because the next international break is going to tell us a lot more about where Chelsea's real level is at. If we could even look a little bit higher, if it's a top 4 thing, or if there's some alarm bells that might start ringing. But for now, we're doing exactly what we're meant to be doing. We're dominating the teams that we are, and we're winning in convincing fashion. Now, Sanchez did look a little bit more like the Sanchez from last season, who's doing like all sorts of madness on the ball. First goal wasn't just him. I think Cole and Caicedo both have to hold some sort of the blame as well. One of you just clear it. And that situation doesn't even happen.
Bro, that goal, yeah, it was like watching Trey's goal on Saturday, the banger he scored, blood. There was just like this whole kerfuffle in the box. Like, it was like watching schoolboy football. It was literally, because like, it was literally this.
Yeah, it's like no one was taking any real responsibility.
Cucurella was like,
comes out to a ball that he's not even going to get.
Yeah.
It's a mess. It's a mess. But Cole Palmer then goes and bags, I think he got a penalty and a little pass from Nicholas Jackson, and we were creating similar chances to that in like the 5 minutes before he scored. Enzo Fernandez was probably our best midfielder in that game by a mile. He's improved a lot over the last few matches. Cole Palmer just did Cole Palmer at this point. Like, there's a reason why I tweeted at that point he's the best in the league, because now I think there's a genuine argument for him to be up there.
A lot of people are saying, Chelsea especially, are saying he is the best in the league. Man, then what are we saying? Is Cole Palmer the best player in the league?
Who's better currently right now? Form-wise, who's better?
So we're saying form or outright, Lewis.
No,
right,
so I think because before this, I think he'd had a few quiet games before this 4-goal haul. But what I think it does is shows capabilities to break a record like that so early in the season. Who's done anything like that? You know what I'm saying? I think other forwards are in decent form. I think Haaland, like for me,
Watkins is in
we
form
can't,
as well.
we can't. No, Watkins. If you watch the whole game, Watkins weren't all that. Like, I watched some of it back. But if we're talking Haaland, you know, back-to-back hat tricks and that, like, we can't just discount that as well. I'd say
that's
like,
out the conversation.
Haaland, I think Haaland is still right there.
That's why I said form.
Yeah,
outright.
I think
because I mentioned it.
Like, you can argue other players too. He ain't going to be head and shoulders clear. There's going to be like Haaland arguments. Some man will try bring Foden into. I'm sure Liverpool will bring up Mo Salah into the conversation as well. It's not head and shoulders, but now I think Cole Palmer deserves to be in that conversation.
Is he the best English player?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right now, on form, yeah, 100% on form, yeah.
Yeah, in general, I think he is. Who's better?
Foden?
No,
Kane.
Not on form, like ban for ban.
No, ban for ban. I think it's probably. It is.
I think he is.
Still, I think it probably is.
You saying Kane?
Between him and Foden.
Oh, him and
Nah,
Foden.
not Kane. You're mad.
No, I thought Mont said Kane. That's why I was asking.
No, I say Kane's in the argument. I still think even Saka's in the argument. Call me crazy, bro. I still think even Saka's, because for us, like, you still can't
got an argument.
I just think we still disgrace body of work when it comes to Bukayo Saka. I think, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's
so disrespected.
He is disrespected. I
praise him.
Saka is overrated and disrespected at the same time. I think it's both. I think it's both. I don't think he's mad. Saka's mad overrated.
Major honor.
Fucking idiot.
Drive your team to major honors. We'll talk, innit? My thing with Palmer.
Go on. Sorry, Lewis.
No, my thing with Palmer is that I know people like body of work. I don't ignore that one either. It's just, to me, Cole Palmer, I think, is the anomaly in that, because he's done this under 2 managers. The numbers that he brings is ridiculous, and he also brings in good performances in game on top of it. It's never really one of them games where he's crap but he bags. Like,
no. I hear.
He always has a good game.
Okay, so let's say
when I say body of work, I'm not talking.
Even when he was like penalty claiming and them thing there, he was still like playing well and scoring penalties.
Yeah, that's why I hear body of work 9 times out of 10, but Palmer can get in regardless of that.
Let's say for argument's sake, let's switch those two. Last season, did Arsenal win the league?
No.
What, switch who? Palmer and Saka?
No.
Put Palmer on the Arsenal side.
Maybe.
Flawless.
Similar.
Okay, Monts. What about the season before?
My whole thing is Arsenal needed a guaranteed bagsman. Palmer would be that.
If Arsenal got more penalties, I'm saying that Saka still got a similar amount of open play.
Was his overall play better? Was his overall play as good as Palmer?
I think it was. Palmer was probably better in his overall play, but I don't think it would have won them the league personally. I think Arsenal, the way Arsenal were decimating teams in that second half of the season, I don't think Arsenal could have got much better than that. Like the way
the first half of the season where Saka was moving a bit quiet, I think Palmer.
But it was only last week you were saying Cole Palmer's been quiet, Lewis, until he scored these 4 goals.
In like what, 1 or 2 games?
Yeah, if we've only played 5 games by that point.
What we have to take
4 assists in the league.
What we have to take into consideration,
and even in that last one, and still bagged in open play.
But Monts,
so
we have to take
that was his first penalty of the see on Saturday.
You might not get him. See him. I love
it. But what we have to take into consideration with the question is, if Palmer's at Arsenal, he is in a better setup, with a better team at that point.
Yeah, but we've seen Saka. But Saka's been there when Arsenal were crap. Why do people act like Saka hasn't been there when Arsenal were crap?
Saka's been cooking in that dead England team.
I'm just saying to ask for the question's sake. That's all I'm saying.
No, I said no. My answer was no.
Okay,
England's best player over the recent years.
Because I said that.
Because we were saying drop Foden, drop Bellingham, drop Kane. You weren't saying drop Saka.
Arsenal got to. I think
everyone was trying to get Palmer with Saka.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, man, Palmer 10 and Bellingham off. That's what I want.
I just think man are disrespecting the work, that's the consistency that Saka is for Arsenal Football Club. Listen, Cole Palmer is a more talented footballer.
It's not just Arsenal. That's
not even up for debate. It's not.
No, but like we can all agree that Saka's got an argument in the case anyway. I just think Palmer is a better one.
No, Palmer's a more talented footballer, but also Saka's IQ is so high, it makes him so consistent, and people just act like they normalize what he's been doing for the last 5 years. Normalize it. It's become normal. And that's when I believe you get into that category, when people are normalizing what Saka does. Because it's not normal what Saka does. It's not normal what he has done. And it's also not normal what Palmer's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? But if Palmer's getting this credit with less body of work, I'd love to see the credit he's going to get if he carries on doing this. And I do think Palmer is a fantastic player.
Me too,
and for me, is the best player. For me, is the best player in the league right now. For me, he is. I think Haaland's right there with him. But for me, Palmer is the best player in the league before Chelsea fans start crying. But we're just quick to discredit, man. Like, I hate to see what the next player like Palmer's going to be like and how people are going to defend Palmer's case when the next guy comes along and it's going to discredit Palmer's body of work. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that depends on if we win trophies or not.
That's true.
Because I think that's what overall comes down to.
Do you think that's the stumbling block with Saka? There's no trophies.
That's yeah. Like if Saka had a league title from last season or the season before, like I think his case is a lot stronger.
Of course, because imagine Haaland was scoring all these goals in City when
But then we still rate Kane highly. Kane was still known as the best striker in the world.
Remember
I would say there's an anomaly for like the average one, and I think Kane's another one because the amount of goals he gets you as a striker is just ridiculous, and it's at a consistent rate over like 9 years.
And also, remember what I said about Kane on this podcast. That time.
Yeah, you didn't want him at United.
Yeah. It's true. You didn't want him. I remember
watching. Both things can be correct.
But flawless. What I'd say is that for me is that the point is that just because one's at Chelsea and one's at Arsenal, both teams have had their shit. Like Arsenal was shit at one point,
100%,
and Chelsea was shit at one point. And at the end of the day, you can't say to one needs trophies to be in a conversation, while the other one doesn't have trophies for that actual club. And then automatically,
that's why I call Palmer the anomaly.
Automatically hop skip. Palmer's not the anomaly. He needs
and even then, like no one's really. I don't even think anyone's. Why
does Saka need to hit a certain criteria?
No, it's not Saka. It's Arsenal. If Saka was not at Arsenal, he'd get more homage. He'd get more ratings.
Because
the same way man used to do it with Henry when Henry was playing at Arsenal. When he left Arsenal, man started sucking him off. Pause. Yeah. The same thing will happen with Saka.
That's the same thing with Hazard, to be fair.
When his career is done, people will be, Bakayoko was this, Bakayoko was that.
I think I even remember you tweeting when Hazard joined Madrid. Now he's gone. I actually rated him.
I'm seeing people in the chat.
Part of the game, innit? But here's the thing. I don't even think anyone's discredited Saka like this anyway.
No, bro. Again, and that's not true. That's not true. Saka, bro, and I'm guilty of it myself.
We all said he's got an argument to be the best English player.
I'm not alleviating
myself.
That's us, bro. But the majority, if you put it to them, would be, Saka. How much they play Saka at left back in the fucking Euro, blood?
Bro, I disrespected Saka. Even I disrespected Saka, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
Saka gets bare disrespect, bro.
You know why that was? That was because they want. But you know why? It's because they wanted to get Palmer in the team. That was why. And I agree, you shouldn't have been playing left back. Drop Bellingham or Foden. But like that was the reason behind it, because they wanted to get Palmer in.
Lewis, just keep the grounds, bro. Just keep the grounds like a level playing field, bro. I just don't want people saying, Saka needs trophies to do X, Y, Z, but Palmer at Chelsea doesn't need trophies to do X, Y, Z. He's an anomaly. He's not a fucking anomaly. They both need trophies. End of conversation.
I just think he's the anomaly because I think he's better.
And Palmer is the better one at the moment.
And I don't even mean that as a disrespect to Saka. I just think Palmer's better, which is why I see him as the anomaly.
I think Palmer's a better player if you look at it like technically and all that. I'd say
Palmer is a better footballer. If you can't get better expectations,
we're arguing then. What are we arguing?
No, because people are saying for Saka to be on a certain level, he needs the trophies. But I'm not saying that.
But he's got the numbers, but now he needs trophies as well.
I do not agree with that.
No,
I don't think
fair enough. Still think Palmer's better, but fair enough.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. I just said Palmer's better. Palmer's a better footballer than Saka, but you can't give them different expectation lines when it comes to he needs trophies, but the other one doesn't need trophies.
Like it should be the same playing field.
Yeah,
it's like you're giving Palmer a little bit of leeway, but then you're being highly critical on Bakayoko.
Yeah, like man, telling me.
I think it's just because the level.
That's why I said it. It's because he plays for Arsenal, bro.
Man,
the haters, blood.
Yeah, haters.
That's back in the 90s, bro.
And also because like the level that Palmer's shown is just been fucking nuts.
We're classy. I mean, the marble halls.
Put the bias down in terms of
what you're
on them, blood.
Bro, put the bias down for 1 second. People are literally saying. People are literally saying Saka doesn't do this for Poch or Rentete. He doesn't do this under Poch. Saka literally was playing under the worst version of Arsenal we've seen this millennium. The worst version of Arsenal, bro.
He literally carried.
I'll be so real. The fact that Palmer could even produce those numbers with Poch kind of just pushes it more in that favor for me. Poch is a literal terrorist. Sorry. He's a literal terrorist. The fact that I find it difficult to think anyone could really get their best form under Poch. So the fact that Palmer could do it, fair play.
Bro, Arsenal were bad. We just forget how bad Arsenal were, and Saka was even younger than what Palmer was doing.
Well, it's because they were bad for so
long. Didn't the form
long.
improve when Saka joined?
Saka was like 19, 18, bro.
Saka was 18.
18, bro.
What is the worst version of
Man, are normalizing
Saka
this.
was 18, bro.
But what's the worst version?
Man, are normalizing this, bro.
What was the worst version of Arsenal? What was the worst version? Do you think? What was the worst version of Arsenal?
Lockdown.
When Mustafi
2020.
Lockdown.
Okay. When they finished back to back eighth, that's the worst. I don't think Arsenal have ever been worse. Have Arsenal been worse than that since the 2000s?
No,
never been as bad.
I would just ask him to clarify when you're saying that way. Is the 2 weeks play first? That's fair enough.
Because we only dropped to 5th. Our lowest was 5th, and then that was the period when it went. Okay, we went low.
That's fair.
But yeah, just moving away from Palmer as well, because I want to give a few more props out. Jadon Sancho, unbelievable.
Yeah, flawless. You're looking mudded right now, blood. You paid 60 for how? You paid 60 for Mount, and then you sold Sancho for how much?
And all of that, bro.
Jamar.
Grant, he was speaking this into existence for fucking months. This guy is ridiculous. This his dribbling technique is mad. He's got another assist. dominating on the left-hand side, and now for the first time in years, we got creativity from both sides, the flanks. Cucurella, just another brilliant performance from him. Gusto, I felt might have struggled a little bit in the inverted role, but when he was playing in a wider position, he was clamping down Matoma defensively. Renato Vega, this guy is another gem. We just pulled him out of Basel unwarranted, and this guy is sensational.
When he came off the bench that time, innit?
And this has been my, because I always said people were speaking way too early on the movements that Chelsea were trying to make. Yeah, we bought a couple players that I didn't really understand and everything, but I'm not going to just write them off as failures from minute one. How about we see where the squad's going? How about we see what the squad does when they're actually playing football in the Premier League? Because that's what's going to talk louder than any of these predictions or anything like that. And honestly, I'm really happy with where we are with our squad. Obviously, we could still get a striker. Questions with the goalkeeper. Maybe still some questions with the centre-back. But I'm very happy with our squad building over the last 2 years. I'm happy with this rebuild that everybody's been ripping up our ownership for doing. The managerial ID, just a championship manager, Maresca, and he's got better football out of us in 5 games than that Satanist Pochettino could have done in 8 months. Like I said, good coaches just coach. Bad coaches will waffle and moan about a process because they need to give themselves as much time as possible. But I was told, like, I'm an agenda merchant because I pinned all of our blames on Maurizio Pochettino. No. Like, I just wasn't like half of this fan base that were just going to stand by the one name that they could recognize in the whole Chelsea squad. Oh, I know Pochettino. He did something with Spurs. Like, what? Definitely wasn't winning a trophy. That's for sure. And he didn't win one with us, but half of our fan base was shaking their asses furiously for him because he went on a 5-game run that we only looked good in for 2. This is why I said Clear Lake have 1 more year with me solely because they sacked Pochettino. Just for that one reason alone. If they kept him, I'd be moving like AI Minerals. I'd be saying Clear Lake out on every single stream because you lot would have longed it out. I would have been like Flawless. I would have been like Rants. I would have been like Saeed right now. That would have been me. So thankfully, we got rid of that Satanist because now I actually see us progressing. For the first time in years, I enjoy watching Chelsea. For the first time in years, I actually feel a little bit confident going into games. We went 1-0 down. I didn't care. I actually thought we were coming back. Like, that might not mean a lot to you guys and everything. For me, I've just never been like that the last 2 years. When we go 1-0 down, I'm thinking...
You're thinking the worst. You used to think the worst, isn't it?
Yep. One of them ones. And again, I get it. It's game week 6. I'm not trying to do too much. But this is already significant progress on what we were doing last season. Everything after the next international break is going to tell us exactly where the true level of this squad's at. And I look forward to it. Genuinely, I look forward to going to Anfield, Old Trafford, facing Arsenal, because I want to see where this team's at. I genuinely want, and it's not we're going to smash them or anything. No, I want to see what we're like against a real test. All that we had was Manchester City in our first game, and I don't think that's there. I don't think that's fair enough on us to even judge that as Chelsea's level, because it's game week 1. You're facing the 4 Peters, and we're trying to learn a new style of play under a new manager. We've got players like Jackson and Palmer who had like 30 minutes of preseason. Now we're ready. Let's see what we got when we play Liverpool. Let's see what we got when we play United, Newcastle, Arsenal.
Don't include United.
I look forward to it. No. We gotta break that duck. We ain't won there in 11 years. That's still a tough game.
Oh yeah, you're the only ones who don't win there, innit?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I wait till Old Trafford as well. Like, that game's also involved. But those 4 games, we'll know where Chelsea stand. Now we're doing what we're meant to.
What I'd say though, I'm for me, as I said, Jadon Sancho, or AKA Jamar, word to rants, bro. Good players play good with good players. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, of course, there are times where it's not everyone has the gene where they can stand out in a team that just aren't that good. Sometimes players are just too good for the bullshit that's around them. And that's the situation that Sancho was in. Sancho was never going to thrive in a team like Manchester United, where it's very much, but if you ask a lot of the strikers that, remember, he's a link-up winger as well. So if you ask a lot of the strikers, Cavani, Ronaldo, all these guys that played at United while Sancho was there, ask them who probably one of their favorite attackers was probably to play with. It's not Rashford. I'll tell you it wasn't Rashford. It'll probably be Sancho. You know what I'm saying? Because the ability to be able to link up, you've seen it with Cavani, you see it with the likes of Ronaldo when Sancho did have his time at United. And now you're seeing him play and get the ball. And again, the confidence that he's playing with is the Sancho. As I said, if you guys can get the Dortmund Sancho back, which, you know, it's looking like it's going in that direction, not quite there yet, then again, you've got yourself a 80+ million player for the price of 20 M's, and you fleece them by giving them your worst graduate from Cobham in years. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
So
I don't know how we did United like this.
It's literally a spot of genius. Like when, like I yelled fuck when you man actually got Sancho, but I was so hot because it's clear as day to see his talent. And only the blind ones were trying to look at him and go, "Oh yeah, well, Ahmad's better than him." Shut the fuck up, man. He like, you can clearly see this talent for what it is. Jackson's playing well. He's gonna miss chances. That's part of his game. Whatever he brings is gonna bring you lot forward. And apart from your defense, I like to say so far you man have proved me horribly wrong. And I can always hold my hands up when I say I've been proved wrong. I do it with my own players and I do it with you, man, bro. My praise is as loud as my disrespect. You man are kicking ball. You man are hooping. It's just now pattern that defense and see how far you can take it. As you're playing Conference League, so it's a 1 game thing a week, pretty much the way you can need to rotate.
2 different squads. We made 11 changes last week.
There you go. So the way I see it, bro, it's just a carry. If you carry on the way you're going, that 4th spot or even 3rd spot is yours. But again, it's early. I won't go all the way with it. But so far, you lot have proved me horribly wrong, bro. And that's what yeah, bro. There's nothing else I can say. It's been good to watch you lot. Even watching you lot has been better, bro. Yeah, cool. There's been a few games where but like, bro, I think we got to understand in football, not every team looks good in every game. Arsenal just got past Leicester at home. Everyone thought that was going to be a whitewash. Liverpool, we just about got over the line at the Molineux. People expected us to win that game convincingly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and even then, like, we're still adapting. Like, that's why I'm saying I'm waiting for the Liverpool aways and the Arsenals, because if we need to see how we match up against you guys, because you guys will expose any other mistakes or issues that we have. And like, I'm still looking at what we're like in defensive transition, what we're like in terms of our out of position and where the squad's placed and everything. I think the defense still has a little bit that they need to improve on, but we'll find out. For now, if this is where we are in about 5 or 6 games, I'm excited for where we are in the next 12.
No, I hear it. No.
Yeah, they're quality out. Like I said, with Chelsea, what Palmer's him, by the way. Palmer's just cold. Like, let's just get it out there. Like, just as a player, like, he's him. He's cold. In regards to Chelsea, this is why I picked them top 4. So this before our ball was kicked. I was like, even if Maresca was terrible, which he's not, but let's say Maresca was terrible, with all the attacking talent they have, and you had Sancho in there as well, they're going to win games. Like, literally, they scored 4 against Brighton, scored 6 against Wolves. I think they're the highest. You look the highest goal scorers in the league, right?
15 goals.
Yeah, 15. When you have that, you are going to win games even with a bad manager. And it seems Maresca's it. I wanted to be wrong about Chelsea. That's why I predicted them top 4. They're a good watch. Yes, they have their deficiencies. Yes, they went out their best against Bournemouth, but still won that game as well. And that game against Brighton was never in doubt. That's why I switched to the Arsenal game. That Brighton game was never, ever in doubt. Yes, Brighton played into their hands. Yeah, but you have to take advantage of that. And
Brighton were unbeaten, man. You got to have their credit. Brighton were unbeaten before this game.
Yeah, but everyone hates Arsenal, though. You know what I'm saying? But we move. Yeah. But yeah, props to Chelsea. And they are going to continue to batter teams. They will steamroll more teams. They will get a lot of goals. Just on accident, they'll do that. Even on an off day, just because of the attacking quality they have. So, and the more it clicks, the better they'll probably get. Yes, they'll face tougher opposition, like Lewis mentioned. But even then, I still think they'll put up a fight, even if they don't necessarily win those games, even if they lose a couple. They're a good outfit. If you're a Chelsea fan, the future's bright, unfortunately.
And to any one of you, man, who were shaking your ass for Poch last season, hang your heads in fucking shame, you embarrassments. Everything wrong with this football club.
We got Todd Miller. He says, W. Lewis.
Up the Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea.
We got CAA Mafia. He says, Palmer has played all 4 attacking positions and gives us output. Don't compare him to Saka. Compare him to all attackers. He has the goal assist to talk.
Yeah, he's even had some games on the left. Yeah, now you mention it.
Yeah, he's him, man. He's him.
Facts.
Big up Mr. Hussein. He says Saka is Salah normalized and KDB is Palmer.
Oh, Lord.
Great deal. You take De Bruyne or we take Palmer.
Kind of got a point there. Where Salah kind of doesn't get the respect and homage he deserves. And I'm not saying that Saka's on Salah levels. Not yet. He could get to that if he keeps doing what he's doing. But yeah, I could see the comparisons, blood. You get me? Months. He disappeared for an important call. Hopefully that went well, blood. You get me? But you're here now, blood. Wolves 1, Liverpool 2. That win took you top of the league, blood. You get me? Let's be real. Dominant performance, fully deserved. Wolves never really offered nothing until they got their first goal. That's when they started to look okay. You get me? Gravenberch, blood.
I mean, it wasn't really.
Is he the?
Go on.
Is Gravenberch the best midfielder in the league right now?
Absolutely. It's not even close. On form. It's not even close.
On form.
It's not close.
Yeah, form.
I think there's definitely mentions in there. As I said, Caicedo, Baleba, bro. He's serious in that.
He played well against Chelsea.
He is serious.
Yeah.
That Baleba is really serious. Caicedo's up there. There was another one I had. There was another midfielder in my head, but I can't remember his name. But he's not in my head right now. But yeah, there's
Rice?
4. Huh?
Rice?
What?
What do you mean what?
What?
That's 100 million. That's 100 million pound Rice, man.
It's been all right. Like, it's been all right. Like
100 M's. Is he still worth 100 M's?
I don't think he's been quite with those 3. I don't think he's been quite with those 3.
Bro, you paid 80 million for Maguire. Have some shame.
What is that got to do with
fucking shame, blood?
What's that got to do with anything? He's not worth 100 million, man. He's not worth 100 M's. He's not. Don't get mad at me, man. He's not worth 100 M's. He's not worth 100 M's. It's nothing to do with shame, man. Have some realism in your life, man. I'm not. I give you the uncomfortable truths because man, stop asking me that question.
Shame, blood.
No, it's how that disappeared on this podcast, people. Have
Rogers was the other one.
Rogers played well. Let's not do that because you notice people. Rice was in good form and Troops was asking me that on a weekly basis and it soon disappeared. There's your answer to
no, it never. He's still worth 100
No,
mil.
you stop asking me. So how come you stop asking me then?
What do you mean I'm not asking you?
What do you mean?
Because you're never gonna admit it.
Of course I will. Of course I will. If he performs at a high level, I will. Of course, I'll praise Arsenal players.
End of the season.
Yeah. When you all right, sure.
Yeah, when we win a trophy, you win fuck all, blood.
Oh yeah. We want more than you.
We're here battling Bournemouth, blood.
Yeah. You're here with 5 years without a trophy, mate. You know what I'm saying? Win something. Win anything. 5 years without a trophy.
Your manager's literally here because of you.
What did I do?
You lot winning your little.
What did I do?
Your manager's still here, bro.
Nah, we won an FA Cup. We won an FA Cup.
Keeping your dead, dusty manager at your club.
And you've got a good manager and win nothing. Cool. And you've got a good manager and win nothing. And you've got a good manager and win nothing. And you've got a good manager. And you're not even that. You know what I'm saying? And you're not even that. You're not even a cup team. You're not even a cup team. You're not even a cup team. You don't win nothing. It's been half a decade. It's been half a decade and it's about to be 6 years. It's about to be 6 years. How about you win something? How about win trophies? How about win trophies? And Havertz is your 9, man. Havertz is your 9. We won a trophy. We did one. We won a trophy last season. We won the FA Cup last season.
Don't even rate your team no more.
We won the lazy. You know what I'm saying? You've only won the FA Cup in the past 20 years.
Fucking 20, bro. And you're here trying to diss up Havertz and Rice.
I didn't diss Rice. Here you go. I didn't diss Rice? What we talking about? How am I dissing him?
Tried to Saka.
When did I diss Saka?
You tried to diss Rice. You tried to diss fucking Havertz. When you fucking employ Rasmus fucking Højlund, Anthony, and all these fucking pricks, blood.
I didn't diss Rice. I didn't diss Rice. Why are you so mad? I didn't diss him. I just said he's not worth 100 M's, which he's not.
Fucking is.
He's not worth 100 M's, man. It's okay, man. And he's not. He won more with West Ham than he did with you, but uncomfortable conversation.
He's been there for a fucking year. How long was he there? He's been there for a fucking year. He was there for how many years?
Troops, how can you let a man who just lost 3-0 to Spurs rattle you like this, man? Stop feeding the homeless.
Yeah, you lot can hold hands in not winning trophies.
Now I'm feeding the fucking homeless.
It was, man. It's cool. You don't feed yourself. You're like them. But hey, we move.
Can't believe it.
You know what I'm saying? You like them? You know what I'm saying? You might talk like they win all the time. I want to talk FA Cups.
Bro, you man are literally, you know what you man are doing, blood? You man are the fat kid just eating bare cake. Yeah. Bare cake. Because that's what you're doing, bro. That's what's keeping Ten Hag here, bro. You're the fat kid and you just keep eating, bro.
Cool.
You understand?
We're saying bare cholesterol.
Bro, cholesterol through the fucking roof, dog. High blood pressure, everything, blood. Yeah? Man's all got gout in his foot, blood. Man got gout in the foot, blood.
And we still win more than you. And we
mornings,
still win more than you.
Yeah,
we still win in our banter era. We still win more than you.
A fat kid from
in our banter era, we still win more than you.
That is
we
you,
still
man.
Win more than you. Go win something, man.
Gout in your foot. You got high blood pressure, cholesterol.
All that
it's gone.
That's cool, but you don't feed yourself. Your belly empty like your trophy cabinet. You don't feed yourself, man. You lot don't feed yourself. Belly empty like your trophy cabinet, man. Belly empty like your trophy cabinet. It's been 5 years and about to be 6. It's about to be 6, man. It's about to be 6. What are we talking about here? In our banner era.
We're not winning anything. They're not winning anything.
Who do you think's winning? The same team you have winning the league, fam.
Keep eating your
questions. Go win something, man. And you keep your good manager and continue to win nothing.
You're dusty, man. I'd rather Arteta than fucking Ten Hag. I take that.
That's not tough. That's not tough.
At least I can see what's going on my pitch.
Yeah, great, mate. You lot win nothing. That's what you got. You know what I'm saying? That's what you carry on. Carry on, carry on.
You win the fight, you lose the
domestic cups. We win
domestic battle, blood, because that pussy you're still on.
We win domestic cups. We win domestic cups, and he'll be gone soon. He'll be gone soon, and we'll continue to win more than you. He'll be gone soon, and we'll continue to win more than you, like we have done in the last 5 years. We still won more than you. In our
Carabao Cup, blood.
Our worst ever era. FA Cup. Add that into FA Cup and a Europa League. In our banner era, we've been terrible for 12 years. We've been terrible for 12 years and won a trophy you lot can't touch. You know what I'm saying?
Have your Carabao Cup,
we've been terrible for a decade. We've been terrible for a decade, and we won a trophy you can't touch. You know what I'm saying? In that, we won a trophy you can't touch. You would love a Europa League.
I don't want to touch that.
Yeah, of course you would. How you don't want to touch a trophy you never won? Of course you would. Of course you would. You'd have a parade for that. You lot would have a parade for that. What are we talking about? You don't have a parade for that.
That's
yeah.
That's Liverpool.
Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. You don't talk to me. That's Liverpool. No, keep your name out. Keep my name out your mouth. You don't talk to me. Go inside and chat to me.
FA Cup maybe. Carabao Cup. No.
Nah, Europa League. I was talking about.
Go inside and chat to me, please.
I was talking Europa League, just to clarify. I was saying Europa League. Then you lot win a Europa League. Definitely trophy parade. First European Cup. 100%. What are you talking about?
It's not our first European Cup. Are you dumb?
Yeah, it's all right. First European Cup that still exists.
They just changed the name. It still exists.
Cup Winners' Cup does not exist anymore.
It still exists. They just changed
it's not the same thing. Cup Winners' Cup does not exist anymore. No, it's not the same.
It's still here. They just changed the name.
It's not the same.
You know the Cup Winners' Cup was a bigger trophy than UEFA Cup in them times.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
You know that was the second major trophy.
I'm fully aware of that.
Champions League, then that one.
I'm fully aware of it. Yes, because I'm older than. But it's defunct. You know what I'm saying? You would still hold it. So what? Go win something. Go with.
We're from a generation where we understand the trophies and what they meant.
Yeah, because we got one. We got one. I know. We got one.
Don't come with this.
Don't come with what that you do that in Europe.
Cup with this cup, blood. Yeah.
Stop belittle. I did not belittle it or say it don't exist.
Had it clamped for like 2 years, blood.
Did I belittle it? Why do I belittle it? I just said it don't exist anymore, which is facts. That's not belittling it. It don't exist no more. It's no longer in. It's no longer in. What are we talking about here? Well, go on, man. As you were.
Yeah, Gravenberch on form's the best midfielder in the league. It's not even close.
He's quality.
5 man of the matches. 5 man of the matches in 7 games.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. 5 man of the matches in 7 games is crazy, isn't it? As I said, like I'm definitely showing appreciation.
Has that ever happened before?
I don't even know. I'm not actually.
I'm sure Hazard would have done that once or twice. He used to.
Hazard used to shit man of the matches. He used to just like.
I think Kane only just overtook him in his last year.
Yeah, I think. As I said, don't get me wrong. Special shout out to Rogers, Caicedo, and Baleba. I hope I'm saying his name right. But yeah, apart from them three, I think Gravenberch has been genuinely like. Bro, holding our midfield together single-handedly. Bro, how can man be good at everything? That don't even make sense.
What's a boss like good at?
Nothing. Good at running. But I'm good at running. So what does that mean?
So let me ask you, if you were to sign a 6, would you play that 6 alongside Gravenberch and then push McAllister further forward?
Yeah, I'll keep Gravenberch in the exact. You see when something's not broken?
Okay.
Yeah, because we all know you need a midfielder. Don't get me wrong. We still need this because if Grav gets injured, we're finito.
Yeah. Okay,
we are finito. Yeah. The hole you're going to see in the midfield, you get it? It's a bad thing. So for me, I think if we sign another 6, it makes rotation a lot easier.
So you're saying for rotation
purposes, much strain. People forget Gravenberch gets his fair share of injuries. Like people just because he didn't play much last season, people kind of forget that. So for me, it's about keeping Grav fit as much as we can all the way until the January window. Then I still think you must bring someone in. Like you must bring someone in. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't just because McAllister's slowly been. By the way, also McAllister's been good this season as well. I think he's just quietly kind of gone about his business and been very good. I think it's just because we expect a certain level from McAllister and Gravenberch, who was a bit of an unknown for a lot of fans, rival and Liverpool, by the way. So not just rival and Liverpool. It's more of a shock of Gravenberch's kind of really quick rise of form. So yeah, man, I think. The only reason Sober's like even in the team is because he's built like an android. This man is supposed to be our 10 and he breaks down attacks more than he builds them.
That miss was bad.
Yeah,
bad.
Was crazy.
Bad. Embarrassing.
That was bad.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If that was Nunes, energy. You know what I'm saying?
The pitchforks would be out if that was Nunes.
Pitchforks would be out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jota with the form that Jota was in before this, if he missed that, the pitchforks would have been out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, Sober's I'm glad Curtis Jones's cameo was actually a good one because at least shows me that he's not just playing on merit. You know what I'm saying? It shows me that at least if Curtis can put on a good vein of form, because people remember Carvey Elliott's injured for another 6 weeks, bro. 6 weeks, man, still injured for and that's just dead. It is what it is. Maybe the international break will help because he's going to miss less games because we obviously don't play games in that time. But yeah, man, I'm disagree with Troops in it. I don't think that performance was dominant, in my opinion. I think the performance was hot and cold, more hot than cold. But the first half was a bit dry. We done well to get the goal. Kanate's been a monster this season.
What's that? 2 in 2?
Yeah, that's 3 GA in 3 games in all comps. Yeah, because you got the goal against Milan. You got the assist against Bournemouth, and he got was it Bournemouth? Yeah, the assist against Bournemouth,
and you got against Milan.
Yeah, goal. You got the long ball, the assist to Diaz over the top, and obviously he scored again from Jota's cross. So yeah, no, Kanate is doing a mad job. For me, even Salah wasn't that good. He was all right. Like interplay was good, but his decision making in front of goal for me was similar to what it was a couple of games back. But for me, as I said, when your two best players this season in attack have been quiet, because Diaz and Salah were quiet for me, we still managed to win the game because our defense was so solid. People aren't talking about it. Yeah, Jota was the one. Jota was the one in the front line. He was the best. Gakpo. This man was moving so warm when he come on. It was the same Gakpo I saw against Milan. Man's Cruyff turning it. Nuts in players. L turns. Everything, bro. He's playing like he's waiting for one Diaz fuck up. He's waiting for one fuck up for him to start, bro. And I like that. It's good competition. But as I said, the fact that for me, certain players didn't have a good game, and you can still look at Van Dijk. Excellent again. Rolls Royce. Konate. Listen, I have to be honest, the brain fart for the goal for me is on Konate.
Yeah, the error, because he tried to talk up his mouth about he should have got man of the match, and he forgot that he forgot
about his mistake. To be fair, it was Alisson's mistake to begin with. So Alisson doesn't come for the ball when Konate is protecting it. But then
he's got to deal with it himself at that point.
If that doesn't happen,
matters into your own hands.
Yeah, deal with it. Whether it's a corner or a throw, just
you can't allow the man to get around you like that.
Yeah, bro, this brother is 6'5", Blafrican of Blafrican energy, bro. Blafrican chucker, bro.
Man's first name is Ibe.
Yeah,
he's them hardcore African.
Ibu Konate.
Go to the well and get the water.
Ibe has
carrying hella water, blood.
I said Ibu.
This guy,
hella water. He's got in his hands.
This guy has iron bars for elbows. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if he spits oil, blood. This guy is 400 pounds of straight
blood.
Straight muscle, blood. You know what I'm saying? Donny's taller than Van Dijk, bro.
I swear down.
He's taller than Van Dijk, G. Understand VVD's a unit, blood. So yeah, bro. I'll keep it a buck in it. He's playing very well. Yes, it was a mistake for the goal, but I'm very happy with the defense. Trent Alexander-Arnold, from a defensive standpoint, has been fine. I was very worried about Trent kind of not under slot. How's he going to defend? What's going to happen? Is he gonna adapt to the role? Is he gonna maybe
Trent's a good defender though.
He's not a good defender.
He's improved.
Trent's not good, but Trent's just a decent defender.
Decent,
yeah. I think he's a decent defender.
Better than Zinchenko.
Yeah, he's not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, good wingers will get the better of him, like not like any other wing back. That's just a decent defender. It's just that when it's Trent, it's highlighted more because when he does have a clanger, he has a clanger in it. It's one of them ones. When it's a clanger,
it's a stinker.
It's a clanger in it.
And we exaggerate and highlight it.
Yeah. Because and that's what happens when players are world class. When you're a world class footballer and you have a clanger.
I just wait for it, man. Anytime I hear
head on a DJ track and that is,
anytime I hear Liverpool concede a goal, I'm like, yo, was Trent at fault? Was it?
Trent, Virgil, and delegate all of that sort of stuff, innit? But the defense, and even everyone was saying Robertson's finished. He's crap. He's had a decent start to the season. You know what I'm saying? So for me, listen, 7 goals played, 2 goals conceded. What more do I need to say about our defense? Kelleher came in, didn't look out of place in the game before, and we've also scored. So 12 goals scored, 2 conceded, top of the league, and we made Milan look like small fry. We rotated and they look crap. Made Milan look like a piece of shit, you know. And by the way, Troops, I'm not going to forget about what you said about Milan, and look what they're doing.
Yeah, Troops.
What?
What
are they doing?
What
are they doing?
Playing amnesia now.
AC Milan.
I don't want Serie A, blood. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah. Again,
I know they beat Inter.
Milan are third. Third in the league.
AC Milan.
Yes, they are third in the league. 2 points off the top. But you man were telling me that because Liverpool they beat Inter Milan, bro. They beat Inter Milan. They won again this weekend as well.
Yeah, because all their fans ordered Fonseca out a week or two ago.
Yeah. But again, my thing was that you lot tried to play the Milan's crap card when we smoked them at their own gaff. No. Liverpool are just cold in Europe, so we will make them look shit. Man, try to say that Liverpool had the easiest draw out of all the teams. No. Arsenal did. Because go look where Atalanta are. You know what I'm saying? So let's not have that conversation anymore. I'm glad that one's in the bin. You know what I'm saying? And that disingenuous side of things.
They're 12th.
They're 12th. They're 12th. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. They're 12th. Yes, they're 12th. So as I said,
this guy can send for you when you going at me. You know, it's crazy. Yo.
That's
Must can say all this and don't say.
This man have one win since the 25th of August.
Shut up, man. Why you doing that, man?
Yeah, man.
Shut up, man.
Yeah. They got one win since the 25th of August. That's crazy.
Big man thing.
All right. But
admin blood.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Apart from that, we're doing our thing. As I said, we need to just go and beat Bologna. I think it's Bologna we have next. And who do you have on the weekend?
Oh, what? Xerxes' old team.
Yeah. We got Bologna and someone else.
Okay, we perked up now. Look at this guy.
He should have stayed at Bologna. He'd be in Champions.
Oh yeah, we got Palace. Yeah, we got Palace on the weekend.
But hey, we played him big bag. Big bag.
We got Palace on the weekend.
Reason why he went to OT.
As long as we can win those next 2 games, it's looking like 9 games and 1 loss. You know, and as I said, bro, the blip is the game against Nottingham Forest is looking more and more like a blip. You know what I'm saying? Certain players can have bad games and the others. Because again, we have. That's why.
We all knew that. We were just trolling you, crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, shut the fuck up, all of you, man. About
it was just easy because it was Hudson-Odoi.
It was a blip. Like we all, like no one's like, oh, Liverpool are gonna fall off. Oh, you ain't.
Yeah.
Maybe you thought you was gonna fall off.
Maybe you was, but it's like I know you.
Maybe you panicked.
Yeah, we solely mocked you because you lost it. Not because Liverpool are falling apart.
Because Liverpool lost.
I was fuming because these Arsenal and City were playing each other next. And that's what had me fuming, like, because if we actually just won the game, we could have been 4 points clear, sitting at 18, like one. Because let's be honest, Liverpool haven't had a mad run of fixtures. I think we've had games where any team can slip up on, but as we've shown, as Arsenal shown us,
fixtures. Let's be real.
As Arsenal shown, you just played Leicester at home, so don't talk to me. As Arsenal shown us, there's no easy game in the
Villa away from home. We played Tottenham away from home. We played Man City away from home. Don't compare who you've played, who we played, blood.
I didn't compare it. I'm just
Nottingham
saying,
Forest, fucking Ipswich. Have some fucking shame, blood. Yeah,
man,
have some fucking shame.
Say what you want to say.
Like you
say what you want to say. You just proved to us. You just played Leicester at home.
What the fuck are you on about, bro?
You just in your last game. You just
this guy, blood.
There's no such thing as an easy game in the Prem, bro.
Who the fuck have you played, blood?
There's no such thing as an easy game.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck have you played, blood?
You had to win in the 90s.
Who have you played, blood?
Leicester at home.
Answer the question. Who the fuck have you, man, played?
I didn't say. This is how I know your head's on Mars. Don't let Flawless get to you like this.
Using your dome.
What did I do?
Use that line with Flawless.
Rattle you.
What did I do?
Stop letting Flawless rattle you. I literally said we haven't had the hardest run. We haven't had the hardest. I literally said we haven't had the hardest run of games. So what are you talking about, Troops?
We ain't had no difficult games. No,
I didn't say we've had. I said we've not had that mad of a run. Like our run's not been that mad. We should have been winning these games. So what are you talking about?
What did I say?
Because you rattled him. He's now hearing different things.
No, I'm not.
I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
His head's on Saturn because said why so you work 100
No. He tried to change his angle there. He was trying to go with.
I said as Arsenal proved. I said as Arsenal proved against Leicester, because at Leicester at home we were predicting 3-0 and 4-0 and clean sweeps. And
them way there.
93rd minute to go and win.
Bobby Robson's Ipswich Town, blood. R.I.P.
I used you as an example to say
we're taking it there, blood.
I used it as an example. Listen, don't do this. Listen, I used it as an example to say that easy games on paper aren't what it's made out to be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll give you that then.
It's not all it's made out to be, bro. Leicester somehow put up.
Yeah, because your run has been piss poor. It's been easy.
It's not been piss poor. All right. It's just been normal. It's just
you played Ipswich. Yeah. You played Nottingham Forest. You played Bournemouth. Yeah. These are easy runs for caliber of our teams. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, favorable runs, yes, but let's not say easy, because that's the game as we saw in your game.
Bro, because look who went on that run last season, man. We're getting 5, 6.
Football ain't played on paper, and this is the Premier League, bro.
It was them type of teams.
Yeah, man.
No.
Listen, man. I've won 5 games. Only team to win 5 games. Go do that.
Bro, do you want a medal? It's October.
I don't need a medal. You need a medal.
Top of the league in January last season.
You need a medal. Do I need a medal? That's cheeky.
Top of the league.
I need a medal.
That is cheeky, yo. That is cheeky, yo.
Do I need a medal?
That's cheeky.
Who's he talking to?
That is cheeky, yo.
He ain't talking to me. I know he ain't talking to me. Do I need a medal? Do I need a medal? I know you ain't talking to me.
I want to know.
I know you ain't talking to me.
It's a bit of a
you can have one of my medals.
That's crazy.
You can have one of my medals. You want one of mine? You can have one of my medals. You could do with one.
I don't want your Carabao Cup, blood.
I need
your dusty trophies, blood. You want a parade in Carabao Cups, bro? Allow it, blood. What are you going to win?
When I say needs, I'm talking about.
We're going to win this year. We're going to win this year.
Oh yeah, we got you. We got it.
We're gonna win this shit. Yeah, let's play it. Let's play, blood. Let's play about the pricks. We're gonna win this year, blood. Go on. We're gonna win this year, blood.
We got you.
I'm top of the league, and you're top of the league, yeah. We're gonna win.
We got you.
I got you, blood.
Nah, man.
Yeah? These fucking guys.
Blood. Oh man, Troops, you're better than that, man.
It's out of order, man. Out of order.
Troops, you're better than that, man. Either way, innit? Man, I'm happy with Liverpool. I'm happy with Liverpool right now, man. We gotta get through. We want to get 2 more wins before the international break, and we're eating good, man. So, yeah, man, I'm happy right now.
No, you should be. Unlike Flawless. Big up Dinshen. He says once Salah leaves, it is Palmer versus Saka for years.
I'll be so real. It's already been Palmer v Saka, because like Salah's got the longevity and the trophies. Both of them ain't got that yet.
Very true. Big up Todd Miller. He says R.I.P. Dikembe Mutombo. Fucking legend.
Is that Mutombo, the basketball player?
I'm not sure, blood. I was going to ask.
Might be, it might be Mutombo who used to wave because his like signature celebration was the used to wave his finger when he used to score buckets. If it's Mutombo, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it might be him.
Yeah, certified saying he's a basketball player.
Yeah. It's Mutombo. R.I.P. Yeah. He had like his infamous like celebration. He used to do the finger wave. R.I.P. to Mutombo.
R.I.P. man. Thoughts go out to his family at this tough time, blood. You get me? People keep dropping, bro. I don't know what's going on nowadays, blood. Big man thing.
It's probably all those Diddy parties, bro. Crazy.
You need to stay away, and then you're there, And then he's there, and then once he's there, flipping accepting invites. It is what it is,
brother. I'm just wearing
Premier
a
League
robe,
games, people.
and
We do have some more. We do have some more Premier League games. You get me? If you see a baby oil, you know it's months. You get me? But just gonna fly through these ones real quick, blood. You get me? Newcastle 1, Man City 1. Everyone laughed at me.
Well, they're not laughing now.
They're not laughing now, are they, blood? Like,
no.
I said it, bro. Man, I mean, Newcastle's a difficult place to go, blood. Early kickoff.
Tuesday, you know that still.
Who, me?
Yeah. Did they not beat you there last year?
No. Oh yeah,
did they not?
They robbed us last year.
They robbed you. Yeah.
They did rob us because the ball was
I
out.
agree. I'm in agreement.
Because the goal was fine. The challenge on Gabriel, but the ball with Willock, the ball was clearly out of play. Bro.
Robbed you, man. Newcastle, you lot.
But Man City getting a draw, Vardio getting a goal, Anthony Gordon getting the penalty.
It was a good game to watch. It was a good game to watch.
It was a decent game still. I'm not gonna lie, blood. Where the fuck is it moved, blood? There it is. Why is it not moving now, blood? Brother, what is going on with this? I suck your one sec.
You're good, fam. Do your thing. Hey, you lot run up the likes though, because I know the likes ain't enough. I don't know how many was watching, and I don't know how many likes were on, but it's not enough. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff.
Subscribe to all the man as well, blood.
Yeah, subscribe to all of us as well, please. But if we're not at 1K likes, we should be at least.
I don't even know what we're on right now. We're on 641.
Yeah, 1K, you lot.
Brentford 1, West Ham 1. Brentford keeps scoring in like the first 30 seconds, blood. And Bremo done it again. Another banger. You get me? Souček getting the equalizing goal for the Hammers in that London derby. Everton 2, Palace 1. Everton finally getting their first win of the season. Forest 0, Fulham 1. Big win away from home from Fulham. Ipswich 2, Villa 2. Ipswich striking late on to take a point as well. Man like Delap. First time he's ever scored 2 goals in a professional game.
Yeah, Ipswich play a good brand of football still. They remind me of Luton from last season in terms of the attack.
They
go for it. Like they don't do the traditional promotion team thing where I come back and sit back. Like they actually go for it. And
I read a bit about McKenna when we were linked with him, and he looked very impressive. Saw a manager that can adapt to whatever team he's playing.
Because Hutchinson played decent, and they've got the other guy in midfield as well. It kind of reminds me of Jack Grealish in terms of his profile and how he plays. I can't remember his name though. He played well also. Can't remember his name after the top. For Ipswich, they got a midfielder. What's his name?
Little blonde you.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're on about.
Is it Clark? It might be his name. I can't remember his name, but he played well. Like I'm gonna watch more at Ipswich, 100%.
I'll be real. We see the step overs man gave to Diego Carlos. They don't even call him Diego Carlos. They're calling him that Brazilian youth from Sevilla. That's what they're calling him now after those step overs. Those step overs were rude. Bro, you know, man started spinning like a Beyblade.
Yeah.
Like he fell back on his other
Bro, he only done 1 step over as well and just moved it to the
other. Was it one? I thought it was 2. It was
he done 1. He done the one that I told Trey to do. Just do 1 and move it to your left, or do 1 and move it to your right. Because all it is, you need 1 move from there like that. Wham! Other way, you're gone, blood. It was simple.
I'm watching it back again.
And you was right, Monty. Yeah, it's Clark.
It was Clark.
That's the player. Yeah. Play well.
Yeah, look at Blonde. He's cold still.
Spurs grad apparently.
Is it?
Okay.
All right, fuck him then. Midweek football. We do have some midweek games, blood. You get me? Arsenal back in the Champions League. We take on PSG at the Emirates Tuesday night, 8:00 kickoff. We'll be live at 7 p.m. for the watch along. Dembele, Ousmane Dembele, one of their main threats, has not traveled. He is out of the game, which is good for us, blood. You get me? Because that pace is fucking unreal, bro.
He's woeful though. He's awful.
He's so hit and miss.
Dembele. He is awful.
No, he did this season. He started all right though.
He said he started well. Okay,
yeah,
I don't watch this season, but in general,
this season he's been all right.
I heard that Barcola's been playing for well for them as well.
Yeah, but Barcola and if anything, Dembele's probably been his. I think Barcola and Dembele have been both of them been really good. I'm pretty sure Dembele got like 4 goals or something. I'm gonna double check what his is.
Obviously, they still got Zaire Emery, they still got Vitina, so they still have
4 goals and 3 assists.
Yeah,
6 games, Dembele.
So it's gonna be a big miss for them, blood. You get me? Hopefully it plays into our hands. We need a win Let's be real. After the draw away at Atalanta, not disappointing with the draw. You get me? Away from home, we'll take that clean sheet and all of that. But now home games, we have to win. You get me? I don't want to finish out of the top 8 and then we have to play an extra 2 games. I don't want that, blood. I want to play 8 games and then the players get a little rest. So I want a proper team out there, blood. You get me? I don't want no experiments or none of that, blood. I don't want to see people being rested because we got Southampton on the weekend, bro. So, you know what I mean? Should be able to deal with that one, blood. Let's deal with this game first, then deal with that. Back 4 should be how it was against Leicester. So, well, back 5. So, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori. You know what, yeah? Calafiori had a knock. He had cramp in it. So, okay. Yeah, it was cramp at the end of the game. It wasn't an injury. So, Calafiori for me can start at left back. The midfield, Rice, Partey, Trossard. Ethan's knocking the door, but PSG European game, the quality they have in that midfield as well, Zaire Emery, Vitina, Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, that is some quality midfielders in there. Seasoned pros, you know what I mean? Don't think he's ready for that one, so I'd go with Trossard. Front 3, same front 3 as Saturday. Saka, Kilakai, and Gabby Martinelli on the left-hand side. Prediction. Boy, I think we'll get the win still. I say 2-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal for me.
2-2 draw.
Last time we actually played PSG, both games were a draw.
When did you last play them? How many years ago was that?
2016, 2017.
Okay.
We drew 1-1 in Paris.
I remember that.
Cavani was missing hella chance.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alexis equalized in like the 81st minute. And then, bro, the scenes at 1-1, they had to like flipping keep us back, bro, because man ran straight to the flipping split, started going for the fucking PSG fans. These man started throwing flares in the away end. Then they like made all their ultras wait outside the away end. They had to hold us back for like 2 hours, blood.
Fucking hell.
Man, just sitting there for 2 hours, bro. They had like
police
fucking
like beating everyone. So the French police are meant to be on that.
Yeah, like we didn't really get touched at PSG. We got touched at Atletico Madrid. But
Spanish police are they're known.
Yeah, you've mentioned Spanish police before, Lewis. Actually,
yeah,
they're always bastards with the English fans, regardless of the club.
The Portuguese as well. We got moved to at Lisbon.
What the feds just on your case there?
Yeah, bro. When you come out,
any excuse to just bang you in the face or just lick you in the head with one of the battens.
You cross the road, wham.
Yeah,
bro. They're just
like that. They just hit you with the baton.
Yeah, man. When I do Spanish away days, I'm not chilling with the Chelsea fans on match day. I'm going my own way.
Yeah, man. I do my when I used to do my interview, and I'm gone, bro. Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
Trust me, bro. But yeah, Mont's prediction.
2-1 PSG.
This guy's just trying to do it because of you know what, but
what?
It is what it is anyway, blood. You get me. Liverpool are also playing. Liverpool play Bologna. Yeah, that was it. Xerxes' former team. Maybe he should have stayed there, blood. You get me?
Yeah, man.
Back-to-back games against Italians for Monts. But now this one's at Anfield.
Anfield. European nights. I think 3-1 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool.
2-0.
Same, I'm going to go 3-0.
Let me see if there's any other big games in the Champions League. Not really.
Aston Villa Munich.
Yeah, Villa Munich. Let's get a prediction for Villa Munich, man. Them
3-1 Bayern.
Bayern Munich 4-1.
Bayern 2-1.
Actually,
2-2.
3-2 Bayern Munich. I think the game's going to be closer than we think.
I say 2-2, blood. I think Emery's gonna do what he does in Europe, blood, and pull out a rabbit out the hat, blood. Europa League, flawless. You travel to Porto.
Great.
Last time they played the English side, they beat us 1-0. in Porto, last minute goal.
Oh yeah, and then you beat them on penalties at the Emirates,
Yeah,
isn't
Freya
it?
stayed in his line. The goal don't fucking happen, blood. The guy was too high up. But then we beat them second leg 1-0, then beat them on penalties. You was actually the first team to actually beat them in Porto. Back when, Ronaldo. Yep, there you go.
The Bango. Yeah, I remember that. Because we drew 2-2 at OT.
Yep, and then you had to go and win.
And he scored late, and we had to go there, and he scored that for. I remember they when he
got
scored
that early goal, that 7 minutes or something. I remember.
Yeah, that banger from like 40 yards out. Oh, it was crazy. I even remember the 2-2 game because they scored late. Ball went over O'Shea's head. I was devastated. I was like, here we go again in Europe. I was like, here we go again. I was like, wait, goals were still a thing then as well. And he got 2, and I was like, oh, Jesus.
So you got previous in this in the Estadio Drago.
Yeah.
But now you got Ten Hag in there, man. There, so boy.
Yeah. I don't know what lineup we're gonna put out. We're gonna play terribly. 1-1.
0-0.
Is that hope or honesty?
Don't ask me questions you know the answer to. Just give your prediction and move on. This fucking guy, yo. This fucking guy, yo. This guy's a dick, you know. This guy's a dick. This guy's a dick, you know. Asking me questions you know the answer to. Talking about is that hope or is that honesty? You know the answer. Don't ask me that. Don't do that.
I just want to know, blood.
I just say, yo, allow me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't deserve this. You know why? Just ask Monts' prediction and let's move on to Chelsea in the conference.
You know what? 1-0 Porto.
All right, what are you saying, Monts?
3-0 United. Ten Hag in.
That's hope as well.
Yeah, that's definitely hope.
That's pure hope.
It's definitely hope.
Lou?
4-0. 4-0 Chelsea.
No. United.
Oh, 0-0. 0-0.
And then Chelsea actually play who's it? Ghent.
Ghent, yeah.
Where they? I've heard of Ghent. Where are they from?
Belgium.
Well, you might be thinking of Genk because there's Genk and there's Ghent.
I've heard of Genk as well.
Yeah, they're both Belgian team.
Yeah, I heard of that team.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Third in the league right now. Yeah, 4-0. 4-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, 3-0 Chelsea. Do the business.
Once.
Yeah, 3-0 Chelsea.
Big up Bert. He says, big troops, you know. Enough love. Come on, Chargy. Big up your damn self. And big up Anthony. He says, my club is third in the league in Serie A. So Monts is correct.
Big up Anthony, man.
What's that?
Big up, bro.
What's that? Milan, isn't it?
Yeah. AC, yeah, man. AC.
But that's it, people. Yo, shout out the man, then, blood. 3 hours, blood. What the fuck, bro? Why are these podcasts getting longer, blood?
Because flawless is
like United debate. That's what it was like
to argue back too much.
Yeah, I like to argue. It's me, yeah. It's me, yeah.
Andy arguing back.
Blame me, yeah.
Crazy.
It's blame me. Nah. It's because Monts wants to make the United section the month. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you would have thought Hamza was on the show.
That's why. That's why. Let me get
Hamza was on the show.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I would see that's a 4 or 5 hour show. Nah, that's because Monts be trying to jump in and talk whole type of nonsense. Let me get what I gotta say and then get to it.
That's what you gotta say. You might have too shit for that now. You not gonna have like a.
So that's why the show's 3 hours. That's why the show's 3 hours. Is that reason right there?
Man.
That's what it is.
But big up the man them every time, blood. You understand? Big up the chat as always, blood. Big up the mods them. Big up the super chatters. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Don't go anywhere as well, blood. Yeah, we're redirecting to Lewis Blood. W's in the chat for Lewis Blood. Congratulations on 50k again, broski. Come on. If I had a soundboard, I'd do the Jamaican. You know what I mean?
Here's to the next 50, God willing.
Trust me, blood. Road to 100k.
Road to 100k, 50k. Yeah, let's go, man.
You know what I mean?
50 baggers.
So big up the bro every time. You lot make sure you tune into that one. Like I said, we're redirecting. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for Champions League, blood. Hopefully we get the W.
I'll be there.
This dickhead.
Close.
Joe.